Man, thank you guys,
Nah,
man. Yeah.
give us.
Y'all the one grinding over here. I'm trying to get like y'all, man. Like I love what y'all
Did you
doing
hear the
over there.
spiciness? Was it getting spicy? Did you like that?
Yeah, man. I heard a little bit of it before I got up in here, man. Like, yeah, it was getting
Okay.
a little spicy. A little
Yeah,
spicy.
Right.
I
yeah.
like it though. I like it. Like I told him, man.
Yeah.
Like I like the Giants, man. Too bad he got out of here because I love talking with him about that team. Teams making moves. San Francisco just got
Mm-hmm.
Debo back. I don't know how good that's going to help him out, but
Nah,
you
it's gonna
know,
help
He
him.
pregnant. He
Miles
9 months
Garrett,
pregnant.
Miles Garrett's going to have Aaron Donald look like he's going to be
Yep,
coming back.
yep.
But ain't none
Okay.
of these
Okay.
cats to mess with the Eagles though. That's the thing. Like they're not
Facts,
even on that
man.
level. Like they're still like trying to figure out pieces and stuff. And we like deep at all positions. Like we're straight, man. I ain't even worried about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I'm always keeping an air of caution. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Because,
Exactly.
Of
Y'all know I don't
course.
have
Of
no
course.
caution in me.
I
I'm
know
straight
that.
up. We going
Oh
17 and
yeah,
0 until
we
proven
already know,
otherwise.
Bird. We already know.
You know what I'm
Look,
saying?
Hey,
Like
1-0 for 17 weeks, right? Bird
Yeah,
I've
gang.
exactly.
never not guessed our record at the end of the year since I've been podcasting.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
Yeah.
14-3, the 12 and the 11-6 both times, so 14-3. Cause I know when our team's good, when they're not, man. Like you
Right.
can't help like once the injury bug hits you, like it seems like every other year is doing it, and they
Right.
taking
Yeah.
out key players, and you're not gonna win Super Bowls without a full squad. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got a good backup, that's like capable of handling the business, we've had some over the time that came in and stepped in for us. Nick Foles, for example, you know what I'm saying?
wait, TP. Listen to me, TP. BG.
Bird.
You want to connect your channel?
Did I do it? I thought I tried to. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, connect your channel because I want you to use this. I want you to do get what you can out of this and everything like that. You know what I'm saying?
It
Because
says it's connected, I think.
okay.
It
Oh,
I
is.
all
think
right,
it is. Yeah, we're good.
bet. Oh, you got Twitter. Okay. You want
I,
X?
I
Okay.
ain't get the alert. I ain't get the alert. Bird
No, it's not
gang.
on YouTube.
Y'all
No,
gotta redo it too. Like
he
YouTube,
on
man.
Twitter.
I
Go
love
ahead,
you,
Twitter.
YouTube, but I hate you, YouTube, my guys. Like
Okay.
they've been
Okay.
foul,
Okay.
dude. They've been doing some foul stuff, but I don't care. I keep grinding. Man, they're gonna
Okay.
get back out
Okay.
there.
Yes, sir.
Get back
Yes,
out
Yeah.
there,
sir.
man.
I
But
just
I
you
tell
see,
you,
subscribed to your channel, brother.
hey, thank you.
My man.
Bird
And
Gang.
they also did a lot of new updates for the network. So if you guys are card collectors or whatnot, we got some, elite cards collections going on a website there. So
Oh,
you guys check out the website,
CARD
Okay.
cards.
huh?
CARD cards.
Yeah, like collective
Okay.
cards, rookie cards. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Oh,
I told you guys the Burgate Nation VIP website, man. It got everything you need,
Hey,
man. Everything.
put it in
Bird
the
gang.
yeah. Put that
chat.
joint in the chat, yo.
Yeah, put
Hey,
that
Yes,
in
Bird.
the
sir.
chat.
Hey, Bird. You know what's crazy, dude? A couple weeks ago, I was going through some old basketball cards that I have, and I have a Kobe Bryant rookie card.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Whoa,
Damn.
Yeah, I got a Kobe
whoa.
rookie John, and I got a couple Shaq rookie cards. So I
Yep.
Oh
got to get them
shit.
John sent out to get them graded. I don't even know. I looked up the Kobe John, and the prices was all over the
Damn.
place. I was like, I don't know what to believe. Yeah,
Yeah.
some guy they
I
had it
don't
for
know
Damn,
like
Drew.
where that went. I sent it to somewhere.
yeah, it was like
Um,
I'm.
it was a price from like 350 to 3,500. I was like, what?
Damn.
For
Damn,
Yeah,
Drew.
so,
dude,
what car company? Like Tops? Who is it?
it's Upper Deck, I believe.
Oh,
Oh
Oh.
shit. Oh
that.
shit.
Well, you know what? Hold on. Let me go get that John. It's right. Let me
Yeah.
go
yeah,
get
go get it.
Hey,
Hey,
Bird
you
Gang.
got
I'm still
Dude, I
rocking
had
with.
Jalen Hurts rookie cards, two of them like out of 15, out of 20. And then I did something stupid, man. I had some workers at my house getting a little too nice with them and just like took off. Came
right.
back, man. Had to call the police on them. All my cars gone. I was like,
Oh
what?
That's the
shit.
one when he had the two,
But,
right? Bird gang, he got the two jersey, right?
huh?
Don't Jellen got the two jersey on that
Yeah.
one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
I
the
got.
Yeah.
number.
One was out of
That was the
15, and
first
one
number.
like when I bought it, it was $500. When I bought it, it was like two
Uh-huh.
years ago. I've
Okay,
always
okay.
had car collections throughout my life that somehow,
Right.
some way, end up, lost or somewhere, and something happens to them. And
So
Okay.
this time,
it is an upper deck. It's the upper deck, John. Oh, let
there
me
you go.
Okay.
put it in the frame.
Hey, BG, do me a favor. text me the chat the link. Text me
Where
the link you were just talking about.
did I not send it?
It didn't go through. I don't think it went through.
It says it right here.
I don't see it in the chat.
Hold on.
So I know it was my energy because my energy is like
Got it.
crazy. When I start talking about the birds, right? My energy
Yeah,
definitely could go crazy, right? And I know that's what kind of brought TP up because he heard what I was saying too. But I
nice.
want him to understand that my arrogance actually starts from my ownership.
Right.
That's why whatever problems we may have, I got 100% faith and confidence in my ownership to correct that problem.
Right.
I don't know if all these other franchises have that much confidence because look at them. It's good talk, but look at the work. The
Yeah,
body of evidence always mattered. I mean, you could chop the numbers up any way you want to make your squad and your players look good, but the body of work, the evidence, the receipts always going to tell you what your like they coach said, your record is what you say you are.
You are what your record says you are.
hmm
So I
And
mean, you got to develop, get better, and you missed on a whole lot of draft picks in 8 years. When you drafting into top 10 constantly, you missed a whole lot of players that you was screaming every year. Oh, they gonna be nice. Well, we should be seeing that product right now. We should be seeing that nice product right now. It should not have y'all picking number 5 in the damn draft. So
No,
something's
what you
off.
saying is facts, fellas. Like
Yeah.
what you definitely saying is facts. I just think the only thing that we gotta be okay. I think we're in that position to where we will never be in a position like that because
I
of our
agree.
front office.
yes.
Facts.
Like
Right.
look at it, bro. We're acting like the way that we were acting after that 49ers game is like
Yeah, we was
I don't know.
pissed.
I'm echoing right now, but we were acting
Oh,
like we went 4-12. Shit,
right,
like we
man.
acting like
That
we went
boy,
4-12, but we went 11-6. Do you know
and
how
still
many
was
teams would
pissed.
love to be 11-6, bro?
The New
Like,
York
how many
Yeah,
times
Giants.
that's
see that
true.
as a successful
Yeah,
season? And we don't see that as success. So the way that we go about looking at things is a lot different from these other fan bases. That's why I
right.
said, like, at times, like, you can't really argue with them. Like, there's no point in
No,
arguing because our ceiling is a lot higher. Like, we're Super Bowl or bust at the end of the day. It's
yep.
Super Bowl or bust. A lot of
I
teams, they just want to get to the
listen.
playoffs. So like with TP, I see where TP is coming from. And the
Yeah,
example
I
that I'll
do
give
too.
y'all is that 2021 season with Jalen. Think about it like this. That 2021 season with Jalen, what did the front office
Uh,
see? The front office saw, okay, we got a quarterback and we got a wide receiver, we got a good O-line. Let's build around this. So they just want them to. So what TP is saying is they might have something to where their front office can say, let's lock in and actually build something with what we got. That's all he's saying. Like I
yep.
get it. At the end of the day, as a fan, you want to say we're gonna lead the division. You want to say all that shit. But at the end of
Yeah.
the day, you looking at it as, yo, let's just see, can we build around what we got right now? Can
Right.
Yeah.
John? Can it just be John Harbaugh? Was Brian Dayball the issue? Was it a head coaching issue? And maybe we actually do have a roster
Right.
that we can build with.
Real quick, shout out to Linda Kynes with the
there's
$2
something serious over
chat.
there. Like I don't think they're gonna.
What
I'm
you got?
not worried
Hold
about
on.
Hold
them.
on, Bird
But
Gang.
like
Hold
I
on a sec.
said, like in
Bird Gang,
terms
hold
of
on
the
a sec.
division,
Hey,
what they've
BG,
done,
hold on.
like coaching wise, the culture there, the players they added to the roster, plus the players healthy from last year that didn't play, they're gonna be a nice squad. They had what two top first round picks this year. They're
Yeah,
gonna be a nice
yeah,
squad this year, man. For real, I ain't even stunned on them. Like I'm not worried about them, but they can. Part of winning the Super Bowl or even going to the playoffs is luck. So you got to have the right positions. Cover the right players in the right positions. To do that. And right now, they pretty much got the right players in those positions. So
Real
yeah.
quick,
let's see if
shout
they
out
can
to
stay healthy.
real quick, shout out to Linda Kynes with the $2 super chat. She said, Sergeant Fells is cooking. Speak that truth.
Yeah, he is.
And shout out to Boyd Green with the 2 jewels. Thank you. We
Thank
so
you. Shout out. Shout out.
you know what I'm saying. But go ahead, BG. I'm sorry.
No, that's pretty much it. Like, and then, like you said, like we are the standard of football. No one wants to give us that right now. There's no other team
That's true.
that's 100%. You can say Super Bowl bust besides us.
I
There's some good
can I
rosters
can
out there,
I
but
can
like
say this
ours,
though,
for real,
BG.
like the chemistry.
Hmm.
Things that you don't even see, like Coop and Q, all pro second year. Now they're going to year 3 of the Banjo defense. All these guys are going to year 3 of the Banjo. That not very many defenses ever did that for one, and for two, it's like they were like one of the best defenses year 2. So it's like
Right.
everybody's talent level just went up a notch. It's like you just upgraded a notch just with the players you had there. You know what I'm saying? They're
Facts.
that much smarter, that much more aware, that much assertive. And they're gonna go out there and they're gonna wreck shop this year. I feel like, I really feel like that change of offense is something that we needed, because they were playing the same
Yeah.
offense all the time.
Yep.
But when we're in games, they were never going against that offense. They were going against what we got now. So it's like
Right.
it's good for our defense to kind of take that next step by having that kind of offense and that kind of system inside the locker room. I mean,
Well,
inside
that's
the
Yep.
on the field.
what makes the point. What was so poignant about what Warren was saying, and it's true, especially when you look at the way training camp has been going. Vic Fangio spoke about it. He said Sean Mannion's doing things with switching things up at the line of scrimmage, like they said that they have not seen. And it turns out that was the type of stuff that was successful against the defense last year. And so
Yeah.
they're getting that,
Yeah.
and they're getting to see that. It's the epitome of the whole steel sharpening steel thing. You know what I'm saying? Because by the time you don't know when other teams do that, you know what I'm saying, the defense is going it's not an unknown thing to be able to adjust, because that's what they practice against all the fucking time now. You know what I'm saying? And the offense, to Warren's point, the offense gets to see, what happens when a defense does make that adjustment. You know what I'm saying? Now, what the fuck do y'all do when they adjust to that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What do you see? How do you do? The thing about it is, whatever, remember when we had, BG, we had our friend Moose on here, Eugene Monroe. He played for the Baltimore Ravens. You know what I'm saying? He retired with the Baltimore Ravens, actually. And this is a guy who was a top 10 draft pick, back in 2009, and spent a large amount of his career playing for John Harbaugh. And he told TP, he said, hey, one thing y'all going to be is y'all going to be really good with situational football, because based off of his experiences of years and years and years of practice under John Harbaugh, he told us that John Harbaugh practices that shit heavy. You know what I'm saying? What do you do when shit switches up? These situations, what do you do? So there's not too many things that can happen that they don't know what to do. And so that being said, it sort of kind of feels like that's what this offense and this defense is getting. So it's not just that it's a brand new offense, it's this offense with this guy. It's a little bit, this is different in terms of the benefit being, our offense looks like some of the offenses that stumped the Eagles defense last year. And that is definitely notable. You know what I'm saying? But our changes overall as a whole team is not as dramatic as others would lead you to think. And you know what I'm saying? If you listen to the way others talk about this team, you would think that we got a brand new head coach, a brand new offensive coordinator, and a brand new defensive coordinator. If you listen to the manner in which they're speaking out, I believe everybody in the NFC East got better. Some got better more than others, but guess what? At the end of the day, you're just not better than us. In my opinion, when I look at everything and I take into consideration, and whatever gap you're saying, it closed, but it's still a big ass gap.
Right.
What
But
they
he
don't,
put
what
some
a
more
lot of
It
people
time
really
don't
didn't close that
realize
much because you got to
is
realize not only the new offense,
Exactly.
but you got to realize too, we still got the old offense too. Like it's not going to be 100%. I think these players are hyping it up to get everybody, working on like the McVay offense because we have a lot of money plays in that old offense. We won a
Right.
Super Bowl with that old offense, so it's a combination of both. So while they're looking at one way, what I'm saying, we're just going to be mixing it up, and that's a whole new offense in itself. This is not no one's offense that we've ever seen, that the league's ever seen. So as long as these guys go out there and execute it the way that I know they can, it's about to be dominated, man. It's gonna be dangerous for them. It's gonna be
no,
dangerous for
Mhm.
them.
I
Yeah.
agree with you, BG. I think the biggest thing that we like, a lot of people see a lot of chinks in our armor. They feel like they see chinks in the armor with AJ Brown walking away. Us getting rid of AJ Brown and then Stoutland stepping away, losing Reed Blankenship, losing to Kobe Dean. I can't think of anybody else off the top of my head right now. Or Dotson. Like
But
losing
they
these
said the
fellas.
same thing.
They
You could add Milton
yeah,
Williams and Sweat in that joint
yeah,
too. They
yeah,
did
yeah.
the
So
same
like,
shit last year.
so people see there's chinks in our armor, and they're like, okay, like they weakening, they getting weak now, they getting weak. That's our time to shine. When
Yeah.
in all reality, bro, it's not because our front office is so damn good at their job to where they're
Yep.
not gonna leave a hole empty. And if
Right.
they do leave a hole empty, it's because we put a lot of trust and faith into a certain player to be productive. Keely Ringo, bro, we went that whole year and we said, okay, Keely Ringo's going to be our guy. Keely Ringo has proved he's not that guy. So what did we do? We ended up picking Quinyon Mitchell, and to double down on it, we picked up Cooper DeJean. That is nothing that Nick Sirianni did. That is a front office
Yep.
decision. So our front office would never put us in a hole to where these other teams are. Like, look at the Bengals, bro. Like, the Bengals are just now getting it right. They're just now getting it right. And
Look at the
to
Dolphins.
add to this season right now, it is solely on development of Jalen Hurts. Just like
Yep.
I was talking about the practice, a lot of things that they're doing, they're telling Vic, change the scheme up, mix it up, make this shit confusing for him. We want to see Jalen be able to read what this defense is doing because all this is just straight up development for Jalen, bro. That's all this is. Like, we can
Yeah.
talk about these wide receivers, we can talk about these running backs, we can talk about these tight ends, the O line. We want to see Jalen take it another level, and now we can actually see that with the development that they're giving him, with the coaching staff that they gave him. The coaching staff is going to be what helps Jalen become a better quarterback at what he's doing. I think by the end of this year, that whole talk about Jalen Hurts, bro, is no longer going to be
It's
said.
gonna be out the door, bro.
I guarantee you there are going to be a few people that say something, but those are going to be your casual football fans. Those ones that
Yeah.
don't really watch football like that. Those ones that don't pay attention to film and pay attention to decision making that's being made. So I look at this season as this is all on Jalen Hurts. So I can sit here and listen to wide receivers, all this stuff. How is my quarterback performing up against a top five defense?
Yeah.
How is this quarterback performing? Because I guarantee y'all, he's gonna have a good season, bro. He's
Yeah.
going to.
Yeah.
He knows, like, look at the way he's coming into this season. He's more outgoing, he's talking,
Yeah. He's
he's
looser.
interacting.
Yep.
He says, you know what? We losing AJ Brown. That means I need to tighten up with the people I got.
Yep.
Losing AJ Brown is taking the training wheels off. That's what
Absolutely.
people don't realize.
Yeah.
Take the training wheels
Immediately.
off and let this quarterback actually ball. And we're going to show the league we don't need a AJ Brown. We don't
Yep.
need an AJ Brown. Just like I told y'all, everybody says y'all lost AJ Brown, y'all took back a step. Let's see what the season going to look like and say, did we need AJ Brown? For how far that we went, did we need AJ Brown this season? And I
Yep.
Hey, Warren.
guarantee you, everybody's gonna say no. Like
You
all
know.
this other talk, bro. Like fuck all that. Like this
Yeah.
is Jalen Hurts' season right now. That's
Facts.
all
Hey,
this is.
Yeah.
well, Warren, you hit the nail on the head, and this is what I'll say. Like, and And TP says that he sees the arrogance in us, and you're damn right, we're
Yeah.
arrogant. And here's why, right? Here's why. When you look at the Eagles, like what Warren just said, it's about the development, the key word, development of Jalen Hurts.
Yep.
And you look at the other players that the Eagles have developed throughout the years. You know what I mean? That we've drafted and have developed. So you're looking at Dallas Goedert. You're looking at the offensive line. You're looking at look at Smitty. You look at you can look all over and you see what the Eagles have developed, and look who we've drafted and the results from it. So now when you look at the Giants, yeah, everybody's improved. But who is that? Who is New York really developed? Who can you look on that team and say, who has the Giants developed since they drafted them in the last 2 to 3 years? Nobody really. When you look at, other than Sexy Dexy, and they just traded him, right? Other guys they brought in off of free agency, but who have they drafted? And Phelps told us earlier, New York has been drafting in the top damn 10 for the last 10 years. You ain't developed no players to get you over the hump or play, you know what I mean? A team to put you in a position to win. Look at Dallas. The one guy that they have, he's been there 11 damn years and got 2 playoff wins. Who else have they really developed to put them in a position to win? Now, they went and got CP and they got some decent talent, but look at the defense. Who on the defense? They're looking to get mercenaries. They want to get mercenaries to try and compete with us. Look at the offense. They got CP. He wasn't drafted there. You got CD. He been there hella long, and he drops balls and always getting hurt. Who has Dallas developed within the last 3 years? Maybe you can say Tyler Smith, their guard. They may have the best guard in the league. Give you that, right? So you look at the interior, they're still young. But look, Tyler Guyton, he's hot dog water. Terrence Steele, you know what I'm saying? He's garbage. So look at these teams.
To add to that though, one thing that the Dallas Cowboys are good at doing is always picking their first round pick. They're good at that. That is it. There's no one thing that I realized about the Cowboys, bro, talking to other content creators, the Dallas Cowboys want a finished product. They want finished products to come to their team. That's what they want. They want a finished product. We are willing to take somebody that isn't a finished product, see their potential, and say, "Oh, I can do something with this." Like that is how we look at Jalen Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Like look at him. Like look at how he's performed. He led in interceptions and he led in sacks.
Right, but that's
so
my
when
point,
you so that's what I'm saying. So like when it comes to the Cowboys, it's every talk is always a finished product. It's never a development piece. Like we bank on Umar Bernard, like he about to play this season.
That's true.
But he about to play, he's not gonna play until like 3 more years.
Exactly.
Like, but like they said, that's my thing though, bro. Like, that is how I look at certain teams. Like, who is truly developing players? If they're not developing players, yes, they may get far, but they're not gonna get to that mountaintop that we're trying to get to.
Yep.
Development is key with this, bro. It is key.
And shout out to Linda Kynes with the $2 super chat. She said 57-22 tells you it's confidence, not arrogance.
Thank you.
That's true.
And Warren, I'll just push back. Dallas, they haven't in the last few years, they haven't drafted as well as they used to. I mean, Mozzie Smith.
Well, who did they draft before? But like, look at who they drafted though, bro. Like they drafted finished products. Like they drafted Buddy, the guard that they picked up that didn't get a sack, and his last sack was Jalen Carter. The last person that got a sack on him was Jalen Carter.
The guard from Georgia.
Yeah, they picked him up, and then I forgot who they picked up before, but they're getting people that are gonna actually. I think they're getting coaches that are developers. I think that's what the Cowboys are slowly doing. That's what they're doing, and they're doing it like they're doing it silently right now, and they're doing that on the defensive side.
That sounds very Christian Parker like.
Yeah,
that sounds like something that we do here.
Well, yeah, that's what he's bringing. At the end of the day, they may not want to admit it, bro, but they want our DNA. They want
Of
the
course.
DNA that we have right now
Yep.
Yes.
to be put into that organization. The issue is
Mhm.
look at who your owner is. That's the
Exactly.
Yep.
only issue. Like, look at who your owner is at the end of the day.
You
Yeah.
know they
Oh,
did really because
Like,
Christian Parker even said it was the money that got him there. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like, hey, they gave me the bag. You know what I'm saying? They want our DNA, man. And that's another coach too that I think people are really underestimating and not giving enough love to. And that hurts. The defensive line coach, man. That dude's a
yeah,
beast,
Clint
man.
Hurts. Yeah.
Clint Hurt, man.
Did you see
Yeah,
his?
That
Clint
guy
Hurt.
right
Clint Hurt
there.
isn't going anywhere, and
You gotta
the
give
way
him the
they
credit.
proved that is getting Umar Bernard. That is how they prove that man is not going anywhere, bro.
And making him Vic Fangio's heir apparent. He's the number 2 guy.
Oh
And
yeah.
another thing that I would strongly advise everybody to do, like in this training camp, is listen to what these coaches and these players are saying in these interviews.
Rivalry yard.
Like like Nick Sirianni basically said in training camp, and what we're doing right now, it's going to be a roller coaster. It's going to be plenty of highs and plenty of lows.
Yep.
We got Elliott Shore Park showing us, well, Jalen Hurts didn't get any touchdowns and no interceptions. Okay, that's a low. Oh, Jalen Hurts had a good game. He got 3 touchdowns and one interception. Okay, that's a high. So like all this stuff that they're doing right now, they're just trying to get everything like tightened up. And they're already
yep.
aligned, which a lot of teams are not right now. Like the Cowboys are not aligned right now. Like
They're
that is
not.
one thing we can all admit. The Cowboys are not aligned to what they need to do to get as far as they want. We're already aligned. We got people that's played with each other for years now, won
Yeah.
championships together,
Year 3.
lost Super Bowls together. Like we got that. So there's
Yep.
there's so many, like listen to a lot of the things these coaches are saying, bro, because they're literally telling us what they're doing. They're
That's fact.
telling us exactly what they're doing.
Now, listen, fellas, and this is for all of y'all. Okay, all of y'all.
Mhm.
Y'all know I gotta go deal with the NFC East roundtable on Sunday, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know I gotta deal. I got it. One guy he already thinks that they're going to the Super Bowl. He's talking Super Bowl already for the Commanders.
Mhm.
What?
You know what I'm saying? We got a taste of the way TP thinks. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, and we've already had our interactions with angry cow.
TP been consistent with what he's
Yeah,
talking
TP
about.
is considered. I give him that.
Yeah.
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 Now, my question for y'all is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you saw the last one. What didn't I hit enough on? You know, like what points would y'all like for me to make? And I'm gonna start this by asking Art to start off because I know Art saw that. You know what I'm saying? That NFC East roundtable. So Art, you know what I'm saying? You know, I got to go distribute this ass whooping on Sunday. You know,
Right.
what part of the ass did I not, you know what I'm saying, beat up? Oh, damn, look. Pause. Hold on.
And tell him what you
Pause.
be saying too, Art.
Pause.
Tell him
Pause.
what you be saying. Don't hold back either,
Who,
brother.
what part, what
Yeah,
part,
speak your piece.
yeah, hey, tell me how you want me to get, to get at him or talk back at him. Oh, fuck. Let me shut the fuck up. Answer it, Art. Shit. Come on.
I
It's
think
all
the
right.
main I think the main issue is that they're confused. They're saying our delusion that we have delusions, but unfortunately, the reality is that we have confidence. And why do I say that? The last 3 years, no matter who we've had at OC, we've been consistently winning. No matter what, we won 11 games. So our floor is their ceiling. Now, you've already touched on that. So that's one. The second thing is, where do they get this confidence? We just won the NFC East back to back. That's why we got some confidence to us. But where are they getting it from? Because
The AJ Brown departure and what they think of Jalen Hurts. You understand what I'm saying? Despite what our record says and despite what we've done, and this is I'm not pushing back. I'm just saying this is what they say to me. You know what I'm saying? Like when I sit there and I have to listen to this, and you know, this is what I gotta hear. You know what I'm saying? And their biggest thing is the biggest chink in our armor for them is Jalen Hurt? I mean, is AJ Brown being gone? You know what I'm saying? Can Devontae be a number one? And they think that they think with the talent that they've amassed, the coaching that they have right now, to Warren's point earlier, that chink in the armor is much bigger than we are giving it credit for. Like in their minds, we should be. We're not as worried about AJ Brown being gone as they would if they had that. And what I keep trying to have to remind them is that you do realize we're breathing a very different air than you, evidenced by everything that what I'm saying Warren just told you. You know what I'm saying? And that part, look.
I got you, Leo. I can, yeah.
All right, tell the truth. Tell the truth, Art. Don't the Giants? Don't you think the Giants are doing the things like they're trying to mirror us over the last couple years? Don't you think they're building their team just to compete against us?
I think you can even go bigger. I mean, look at the Seahawks that won the championship last year. They copied our DNA to the very last T.
Bam,
you know?
bam, bam. Then now look at the Commanders. Look at the Commanders. You know what I'm saying? They're in the process of trying to mirror us as well. Wow. They got their perceived AJ Brown and Devontae Smith and Scary Terry and Debo Samuels. Now they got their 1 and 2. You see what I'm saying? Dallas.
Diggs now.
I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. Damn. What did I say?
Debo back with the Niners.
Debo went to the Niners. I'm sorry. Terry. See how it's significant. But
who cares about either one of them?
Well, that's the thing. That's us. And shout out to Linda Kyers with the $2 super chat. She said,
"Got
him." She firing their ass up tonight.
Yeah, Linda ain't playing.
I think a lot of these fan bases don't. Excuse me. I think a lot of these fan bases, Leo, don't understand that we had a quarterback that wasn't developed for a solid 3 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wasn't developed for a solid 3 seasons, and he's already got a Super Bowl under his belt. But with that being said, that Super Bowl under Jalen Hurts' belt, he's not satisfied.
Nope.
No.
That is where they need to understand that you should be very afraid.
Yeah.
Because most quarterbacks get a Super Bowl and they think, okay, I got my ring, I got my money. Like, look at AJ. Like, look at AJ, bro. Like, look at the way AJ's looking at this.
Jalen was doing that shit while AJ was here.
Bro, Jalen doesn't. Do y'all understand?
Was always on that John, man.
Yeah, Jalen was always on it, but understand this: Jalen didn't even take his ring out of the case.
Nope.
Because he knows that this is not enough. So we got a hungry quarterback. We have a hungry quarterback. He knows there's areas that he wants to improve on, but the way our quarterback operates, if you do not know what the fuck you are talking about, I am not going to listen to you.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
How many times have y'all had to listen to somebody that don't know what they're talking about, but you have to listen to them? You have to do what they want. That is what Jalen Hurts is dealing with. My dad he's saying my pops was a was a coach. So I know how to respond to coaching. I know how to respond to it. But if you don't know what you're talking about and I don't trust you, it's going to be a long season. That is the way Jalen Hurts operates. So they need to understand that we now have an OC that knows what they're talking about, whose father was a coach as well. So they relate on that level off the bat. So now there's somebody that can actually challenge Jalen to become better, bro. That's all this is. Yeah. Who is going to challenge Jalen to be better? So when they use our quarterback as a crutch, that's what they should be afraid of. What the fuck is Jackson Dart going to do? How far is Jackson Dart really going to go? Jaden Daniels, we understand he's injury prone. Right. And hell, Dak is injury prone as well.
Yeah. And a choker.
Yep.
So, what are we? So, what is something? So, we're talking about quarterbacks. You just need my quarterback to be, you know how the Cowboys say they want their defense to just be a little bit better? We just need our quarterback to be a little bit better. and he's gonna be scary to y'all.
Yeah.
That's what
He's
they
already
sleep
be
on.
scary.
Yep.
He's the only one with a ring, man. That's all. That's what I tell him. Whose quarterback got a ring? Raise your hand. You know,
You already.
who who's been
And the
the
Super
best team?
Bowl
Like you gotta
MVP.
realize they supposed to be
Yeah.
excited. They made some moves. They had a good offseason. Tell them they're supposed to be excited. We remember those days. Remember the drought before we won our first Super Bowl? Like
I
we
spoke
remember
on it.
every year going to all the NFC championships, even though they haven't made it there. But
Yep.
just the excitement, every team
Yep.
of getting a new coach, getting new
Yep.
players, like that's cool, do your thing.
Mm,
But like, don't try to talk about beating us. Like, come on,
But
that's
But
BG,
bullshit.
you know
fellas,
what?
one thing we
But
do
you know
got to
what?
do is we got to
Oh, I'm
graduate.
not
We
man.
have
Yeah,
to graduate from this Super
thank you,
Bowl
Warren.
talk.
I'm about to
We
say
have
that
to,
too, bro.
bro.
Yeah,
We
I'm over
have to
that.
graduate from
Man,
this
we
Super Bowl talk.
graduated though. We
Yeah,
talking
Yeah,
about
we
now.
graduate, bro. It's like we graduated with our high school diploma, and we still showing it to people. Like
Right.
we gotta move
No.
forward with that, bro. We have
Yep.
to.
Some
We
of
I
us,
have
think that
to.
we
some
need a
of
new
us are
one.
doing that.
No, no, no. But
So
I'm
some
saying
of us are doing that.
I'm saying like we can't make that be if we're trying to truly debate with other divisions, bro, that don't have it. How like they don't look at that as a debate. If we show them a ring, we show them a trophy, that's not a debate to them. That's saying you're incapable of debating, so you
right.
go to the low-hanging fruit. That's
Yeah,
what they do.
Yeah.
So like we gotta talk ball, bro. Like that's how
yeah.
it is.
Oh,
Talk
well,
I agree with
ball.
I got
Like,
a
dude,
point. I got a
like
But
point.
take
Have
like talk
same
without
energy
saying the
when they
Super
bring up
Bowls.
theirs, right? I got
What you
that
mean?
same energy.
just
That
say roster.
Talk to
Roster's
them
better than
like that
yours.
when they
Period.
bring up their
Nobody
rings.
in the division can say they have
yeah,
a better roster.
It
Phils,
just
Phils, no,
can't be one
I
sided.
agree.
It just can't be one sided. But I
No, no,
don't talk about no
right,
past shit unless they bring that shit up. I'm
right.
talking about the way our organization always have us ready and prepared to go far in the playoffs or win the Super
They're gonna
Bowl.
hear Drew now.
That's an
Right.
every year thing. I don't
yeah.
say that Jalen needs to be more developed. I'm
No, you
looking
good,
at a
BG. You
developed
good,
quarterback
BG.
right now. I'm looking at the OCs changing, and he got to constantly learn a different playbook. He
Yeah.
needs the playbook that he can actually repeat, so he can be comfortable. He need an offensive coordinator where he can be in his system. I say 3 years, but the way that the league go, we'd be grateful if this guy's here for 2 years before somebody hire him as the head coach somewhere. If Jalen
yeah.
Right.
performs at a higher level, you know what I
Right.
mean? But I'm already seeing Jalen at an already higher level. I'm already
Yeah.
seeing Jalen very mature and knowing how to handle the situations that I seen a lot of quarterbacks that they rate above him fold in.
Yeah, but fellas, I was watching this thing on YouTube, and they say that this is one of the most common things in the NFL. Typically, the best quarterbacks in the NFL don't usually win Super Bowls.
That's true.
The
That's
best
facts.
quarterbacks in NFL typically don't win Super Bowls. It takes an alignment. You need an effective head coach, you need maybe a good defense, and you need a good front office.
Right.
But we got to be realistic that Jalen Hurts is not the best right now. Jalen is not the best.
He's
Jalen
not.
has the accolades. He has the accolades to at least compete for a gold jacket. He got the accolades to be in that room and sit at that table for a Hall of Fame. But Jalen even knows this, bro. If you were to go to him right now and ask him, do you feel like you still need to improve and get better? He's gonna tell you yes. So who are we to say that he's good where he is right now? That means that
No,
we're
I'm
settling.
not saying that. I'm
And
saying that he's already in that mind state of I have to get better before us as fans tell him he needs to get better. He's already in that mind state. He grew up
Yeah, when
like that.
we don't have to tell him that because he
Right.
Yeah.
knows
Yeah,
that.
he
But what I
And
can
already
so
also
far,
knows
it
tell
it.
looks
you
like
is
he has gotten
But
better. I
what I
mean,
can
you,
also tell you is this. Do you think Jaden Daniels is trying to well, they're gonna say they're gonna get better. But like a Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott, I feel like has hit his ceiling already. Dak
Yeah.
Prescott is not gonna
3
get
years.
any
Yeah.
better
Oh
than
yeah.
what he's already doing. We've seen Dak Prescott at his highest
Facts.
already.
He's
That's
he's
it.
he's going to
That
decline,
is it.
Warren. He's going to
No, he's
decline.
if yeah, it's exactly. If
Or he
anything, he's
stay
gonna
where he
decline.
at. He could stay where he at right now, but
No,
Yeah, like
he's
you
going
he's
to
know,
decline.
but that's what I'm saying. He's not gonna get any better. Like he's not.
Right.
Yeah.
But Jalen wants to be uncomfortable. He doesn't want you to call plays that only he's comfortable with. He wants you to call plays that he's going to be uncomfortable with so he knows how to handle that situation. That's what he wants. Not a lot of
Facts.
quarterbacks are asking for that. And that's why these OCs say, I like Jalen Hurts. He asks questions. He tells me what I can do. Why do you think Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, all these other like these other legends say that they like him? Because he wants to challenge himself and he wants to get better. And the only best way to do it is make him uncomfortable.
Yep.
Like you make him uncomfortable, he's gonna
Jalen
thrive.
is a sponge. Jalen is a sponge.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
he's around the
See,
right people to give him the information he needs when he asks these specific people the questions that he asks them. That's why the questions that he asks these guys, we never know. And those guys
Yeah.
always keep that shit on the hush hush. But they know what they're telling this man, and he's trying to implement that to his game. I don't need Jalen to be the best in everybody else's eyes. I need Jalen to be the best Jalen that he
No,
can be.
facts, facts. And
Yep.
you see how
That's
me and you
it.
just had that. You see how me and you just had that interaction, fellas. We had that
Yeah.
interaction without bringing up any Super Bowls,
exactly.
Oh yeah, yeah,
and
Yep.
that's
boy. We be
and
Yeah.
getting
that's
into it
and that's
sometimes.
no. And hear me
No,
out.
no,
And
no.
that's what
Let's
the division. That's what these other teams are wanting. They're wanting us to talk
Right,
the facts of what it. They want the meat and potatoes, bro. They don't want to see
right,
like
right,
we
right.
can. Like hell, we all got something Super Bowl related in the room right now. We can grab and show on the camera. Like they know
Yep.
Hell
about that.
yeah.
They
But
know
that's
about
old
that.
shit. I'm
Yeah,
with you on that.
exactly.
That's
Like
old shit.
we gotta graduate from it, bro. We have to because if we get stuck, we not gonna go where we want to go. Like it's about to be 2027, bro. We won that
Yeah.
suit. That was a
Facts.
2024 Super
Facts.
Ten,
Bowl.
yeah.
Like
Yep.
Facts.
we
We
gotta
10
move
years removed
forward.
from the first one.
Facts.
We
We
10
want
years
our
removed from
shit.
the
It's
We
first
want our new joint.
Yeah,
it's
We
we
the
want to see
same
want.
what
shit
our
we
new
tell the
joint look
Cowboy
like, boy.
fans.
It's
Yeah,
the same.
well,
It's same
well.
thing,
See, the
John.
Cowboy fans. This is the thing about the Cowboy fans, though, John. The thing that hurts the Cowboy fans. I live in DFW. I'm right here. I'm 20 minutes from the stadium. The
Damn.
younger generation, my age and younger, they don't give two damns about watching the Cowboys game. They rather
Yeah.
go to their girlfriend's house and go get Raising Canes and go watch a movie. That's what they much rather do. My age, like the younger generation that are Eagles fans, they have just as much pride and energy and excitement about watching their team as all of y'all. The same excitement y'all
Hmm.
had when they weren't winning. They have that same excitement. So at the end of the day, they understand that they need this team to get better so their grandson can see what it looks like to win in Dallas.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Facts.
Ding,
So
ding,
Exactly.
like so
ding.
bro, I'm telling you, bro, like we have a good roster, but we have
Yep.
to understand this roster has to evolve. This roster has to get better. And sitting back and thinking
Yep.
about the Super Bowls and making that be our low-hanging fruit in these debates, it takes away the true intelligence of all of us as Eagles fans.
I
Yes.
agree. Hey,
Facts.
Warren, you know what? Let me say, it's true what you're saying, and I'm trying to. I'm really working on diverting myself from that whole conversation about using the Super Bowls because if you look in the chat or where you talk with Dallas Cowboy fans here, that's the very first thing. That's the low dangling fruit that they go to: 5 versus 2, 5 versus 2. And it's old.
Right.
It's old. Like, what are you
Yep.
doing now? What does your team
Right.
look like now today? We're about to see Jalen Hurts get unlocked. They're going to unlock Jalen.
Yeah.
Once they unlock Jalen Hurts and he has consistent quarterback OC, play with this guy, and they get a camaraderie.
Yep.
Sky's the limit for Jalen. It's going to be crazy.
Agreed.
It's going to
I
be
agree with
crazy what
that.
the Eagles can do. What Jalen is
Yeah.
about to do. So, and
I
then what are you going to say then when he's unlocked and he wins
Yep.
2 more championships? You're not going to be able to say you're going to look stupid. Oh, 5 is better than 4. Like, come on, man. Like,
Yeah.
let's talk football. Let's be real. Look, that's why I'm telling people: look at the roster. Look at the roster and compare this roster, though that starting 22 to everybody else's. And that's the development that we have with the coach, the owner, the GM, the think tank that Jalen has around him, the Eagles are really trying to build a dynasty here. They're low-key trying to build a dynasty. That if you really think about it, how he's trying to set the Eagles up for the next 5 years. He's trying to win a championship. At least 3 of them Jones.
The next 20 years. The next 20
you
years
understand what I'm
is
saying?
what our
So,
Mr. Lawton said, Drew.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
My
We
bad,
don't
brother.
know
Keep
what the
going.
rest of these teams are doing. That's why I was bringing up the whole development thing. Who are they developing? Look what the Eagles have done. You look at the last 4 to 5 drafts that the Eagles have had. It is crazy when you look at it. It's crazy compared to what everybody else is doing.
Take the middle one out, Leo.
I'd like to add to that,
Damn,
Okay, got you.
I'd like to add to with the whole AJ
Fuck
thing.
it, you was cooking. Why not?
Hold on, fellas. Hold on. Go ahead.
Drop a 4-minute bomb.
Yeah. So with AJ being gone, that's the whole media hype from last year. That's gone. And we saw it with when we had T.O. and all that media hype that he was putting up that year that we basically suspended his ass for the year, and him doing freaking bench presses out in the front yard of his house. That was just a whole damn media circus that we just didn't need. And I put that right back on AJ. That whole year last year and him doing that whole shit, it was just a media circus. That's gone. And now the sky's the limit. And I think that's why Hurts is coming out and saying, okay, I can breathe now. And now he's like Warren was saying, I always say this in my work life, you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable. And you always have to be that way. And when you get comfortable, that's when complacency happens. And then you start doing dumb shit where you think, what do you think Dak is doing? He's complacent because what? What is he doing? He ain't doing nothing over there.
He has the money right now.
He has money. Yeah, he's walking with stacks, but you ain't walking with anything but that. So at the end of the day, Jalen is trying to improve himself. I remember when they brought it up the year after we lost to the Chiefs, and he said he stood there and watched the whole thing with the Chiefs celebrating. That was just energy for him to fuel on for the rest of his career. And I mean, you can't hate on that because, he's our captain, he's our quarterback, and he's acting like it now. And I think he's going to shine. I really think he's going to come out and shine.
Well, I've often said, all you have to do is look at Jalen Hurts before the first Super Bowl, and then look at him now. And
Totally different.
Warren said something earlier about the way he's looking in camp and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
He's noticeably he's smiling noticeably more and everything like that. And I agree he is. But
I do too. He damn sure is.
But the thing about it is, he still ain't back to where he was before he lost that first Super Bowl. That's the part
right.
So that's the part when Warren says that's scary for the rest of the league, I concur only because I always say he ain't been right since they lost that first game, that first Super Bowl. And he said it on the sidelines, even when they was winning, and it was and he knew the game was basically over. And he said losing that first one, man, changed my soul. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yes, it did.
And I try to explain to people like, listen, man, that's that same shit that happened to fucking Tom Brady. And I'm not talking about the Super Bowls.
Right.
Sometimes people go through an experience that changes them forever. And whenever you listen to Tom Brady, if you ask Tom Brady to talk to you about his draft night, he cries. He still cries today as if it happened last year.
Yes, last night there's some shit.
Yeah, he still cries about it, and he still has that anger. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers, same fucking thing.
I love that passion too, man. I love that shit too.
Same fucking thing. Aaron Rodgers did the same thing. You know what I'm saying? He went through that embarrassment, and they all said everyone's going to pay for this.
Yep.
The league is going to pay for this. You are going to pay for this. I am going to I'm going to rip all of you a brand new ass. I'm going to be a thorn in everyone's side when I get my chance. You know what I'm saying? And they turn into guys like Jalen, where they hate losing way more than they like winning.
Yeah.
The feeling of losing is way more intense for them than it is, which is why they spend an enormous amount of time trying to perfect them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me add, Leo. They need to get on the same level as the Eagles fans. They got to feel like when we lose, how do we feel? That whole week is fucked.
Yes, it is.
Oh man,
Yes, it is.
That week is fucked.
And
say that again. Say it again, John.
Oh no, I said the week is fucked. So the Eagle players, I've always said this from a young age. The Eagles should always feel how the fans are feeling. When we lose, they should take that to heart and work their asses off like it's training camp all over again that week. I don't care if it's, I don't want to hear this short week shit. I don't want to hear, I don't want to hear it. You work your ass off because we're paying good money to see your asses and you're getting paid good money. So you need to start feeling it. And that's how I've always felt. And it's just like, come on, man. Like, you know, the same lines that we hear, it was tough. We just got to get back to film.
I'll be honest with you. I spent enough time around these players to know that when and it's true, we pay good money. The fans pay good money and everything like that. But I've been around these guys enough times, enough amount of times to know that there aren't very many things we say that they don't say to themselves already.
Yeah.
Especially when you're talking about, at the end of the day, everything you just said just sums up in accountability.
Yep.
Accountability within this organization, historically has been a thing. There's a reason why we have not used the franchise tag in almost we're going on 20 years or something like that now.
Yeah, we haven't used it in a long time.
It's been a while. Deshaun Jackson.
Jackson
was, so however long Deshaun it was when we used it on Deshaun, that was the last time we used the franchise tag. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot about the way this organization, and you've often heard me say, there's a reason why we have a supreme confidence, you know what I'm saying, in our front office.
But a lot of that though too, Leo, that comes with your head coach. I don't know if y'all know the history behind Nick Sirianni, but Nick Sirianni was, when he was a quarterback in high school, the team that he played for in high school broke the record in the most wins ever from a high school team.
I thought he played wide receiver in high school.
I thought he played quarterback.
No, he was a wide receiver.
Well,
yeah, he was
whatever fucking position he played football. But for the high school that he played for, that team has the most wins ever in a high school. And Nick Sirianni said his mentor was that head coach of that high school football team. So whenever Nick Sirianni has issues like AJ Brown, whatever issues going on, and he needs to get it back to winning, he goes to that head coach, and he's his mentor. Like I said,
he goes to the source code.
Yeah, he helps motivate him. And the way that Nick Sirianni is, he puts that on the team to have that type of mentality. That we're about the culture. Make sure you know your team, invest in your team, spend time with everybody. Y'all, not just on the field, but outside the field. These veterans, think about Darius Slay, bro. Darius Slay could have saw Quinion and said, I'm not going to help him, bro. He's here to take my spot. Darius Slay took him under his wing and taught him how to be a pro.
C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Every vet that we've had has came in
Mm-hmm.
and took in a player under their wing.
Yep.
That's why Devin White did not fit with us. Because Devin White did not like the fact that Nakobe Dean was taking the role over him. He did not like that because Devin White felt he still had more gas in the tank. When
Right.
we saw he didn't, we all saw that he didn't.
Yeah.
And we can't have players like that on the team.
No.
Now look,
And
shout
And
out.
really,
you
Howie
saw how we
too.
got rid of him quick. So
Look what
that's our culture, bro. We
Yeah.
don't put up with that shit.
Shout
It's
out.
really
look what
Howie
Mo-
too
Wait.
when he switched
Shout out to
over.
wait. Shout out to everybody. That's the viewers. We got almost over 100 people in here watching us right now at midnight, going on midnight.
Yeah.
Salute
You
to
know what I'm saying?
everybody in
Hell
the
yeah.
building.
So look, everybody that you see here that has a channel link, it's in the description right now. I got BG, I got Drew, I got Warren, I still got TP, I got everybody up in there. Go hit those, go to the
Yes,
channels,
sir.
go sub up, hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Let's get these likes up, y'all. Y'all know what it is. It's about the algorithm and all that.
Yes, sir.
Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So let's get that algorithm going.
Get that
You know what I'm
popping,
saying?
y'all.
We are growing. Hey, y'all, I hit 1,600 subscribers like what, a week ago? Week and a
Yeah.
half?
Nice.
Something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we already starting to knock, we already starting to get working on. I'm eyeing that
2K.
1,700. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Okay,
let's
here
go.
we come.
Let's go. Let's go.
I got like 100, almost 100 people in here right now. You know what I'm saying? I know all y'all ain't subbed up. You know what I'm saying? So just
There's
sub-
100.
Yeah.
There's 100 people in here and only 34 thumbs up. So what are y'all doing out there, bro? Let's
Yeah.
do something.
Yeah. Get those likes up.
Everybody's sitting there typing. Stop typing. Take that mouse and put it over that like button. Don't be fucking lazy.
Exactly.
Hook your
If
Look
you
at
cried
that.
when the Eagles won the Super Bowl, hit the like button. How
Hell
about
yeah.
that?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Thank you, Drew. Thank you for that. You know what I'm saying?
That was Warren.
Yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
would-
Yeah, thank you, Warren. Hey, BG, go ahead, man. You was getting ready to start cooking. I want you to go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, as much as you give it to Nick, you gotta give it to Howie too. When he started
yeah.
like drafting
Facts.
SEC players, when you started drafting champions, you know what I'm saying? That's when the team, all of our base players right now,
Yes,
all of
sir.
our stars started from there. You know what I'm saying? Like all of the ones we
Yeah.
look up to right
Sure.
now started from there. It's like that's when the Eagles team kind of got more physical, more athletic, more everything you wanted. You're tired of seeing these Pac-12 and
Yeah.
Big Ten players on the roster. How many of those guys busted? When Howie went to SEC, man, things changed for this football team because you need that mindset, the championship mindset. You want players that have already won championships. You want, like you said, people that would rather, win or lose. What we just talked about, I'm a little high. Hate the
You
feeling
can
of
get that shit out. Yeah, get that
losing
shit
more
out.
than they like the feeling of winning.
They hate
Right.
You know what I'm
losing
saying? Like,
way
yeah.
more than they like winning.
Yeah, exactly. And when you went to all those colleges, that's the type of players you brought to this roster. Now they're all there together. Like people say, Jalen. I think Jalen's been unlocked. Like you said, since his first year started, he's been unlocked. He's just doing everything. Everybody keep comparing him to these older quarterbacks. And people forget Jalen's young. This
Yeah.
guy is young as hell. He's a 6-year starter. The guys you compare him to, all these guys double digit, years in the league. That you're trying to compare Jalen Hurts to. Like, come on. That's not, But if you wanted to compare the time he's been here compared to those guys in those first 5 years, he smokes all of them. There's not one of them that have Jalen wins numbers, you know what I'm saying, that Jalen had in their first 5 years, 6 years starting. You know what I'm saying? So,
Bro, he turned 28 today.
yeah, man. Like,
But
that the boys
BG,
in their 30s.
but BG, let me ask you this: do you think Jalen has hit his ceiling? Is there another level of Jalen that we can see?
There's always going to be, they're young, dude. I don't think you stop, like, especially for quarterbacks, if you're a good quarterback, you don't really stop getting better the whole time you play, Jalen Hurts, man, needs to go back. Like, I love seeing some of the clips that I see because it looked more like the 22 Jalen where he's running the ball again. He looks faster again. People don't realize making money, changes you too. You know what I'm saying? Like, Remember after you got that big contract, now you're inside, rap videos, you're on every commercial, you're hanging out, you know what I'm saying? You're everywhere. You're not training as much as you do when you're hungry, you know what I'm saying? And it seems like every other
Right.
year he's out there, he got to go prove it again. Now he's proved it. You see him all off season. This year he did a lot more than he's ever did, you know what I'm saying, than I've
Right.
ever seen him do.
I don't
And it's
think
gonna
Woody.
pay off again because he's dangerous. He's the best dual threat quarterback in the game. He
Well,
might
think
not
about
be the
how many
best
people
throwing
wanted his
quarterback, but he's the
attention.
best dual threat quarterback for sure.
Look at how many people wanted his attention, bro, after that Super Bowl win. Like,
Yes.
how
Yep.
many times did
Yeah.
we see him on some talk show that he gave off the impression that he really didn't want to be there?
Yeah, you
And
can see
they
him a
asked
little
him
Right.
the same, and they were asking him the
uncomfortable.
same question over and over and over and over again. Like that's
Right.
what he endured. He had to deal with that. Like he had to answer all that. Now he probably thrives better when they do go 11-6. That's gonna make me hungry because now I actually got time to focus on what my craft is.
Ain't nobody
Jalen
looking for me like that.
Jalen don't care
Yeah.
about all like he doesn't.
He
I
don't
don't
care
think
about.
Jalen Hurts wants the attention as much as a lot of these other quarterbacks want the attention.
I agree.
Like
Exactly.
Facts.
and that's one thing that I feel like is a I think that's almost like one of the best qualities you can have as a player that's getting paid as much as you do to not want that attention like that
Yep.
because let's look at Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott likes getting attention.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jaden
He does.
Mm.
Daniels, I don't know if his mom wants more attention than he does, so
He
She
it's hard
does.
to decide
Yeah,
with
it's
that.
crazy,
the
ain't
term
it?
is husband.
Yeah. And
Oh
then
shit.
Jackson Dart, like, let's not forget about what Jackson Dart did this summer.
Yeah, I
He
know.
chose a side over the summer.
Oh, Donald Trump.
Mm.
Yeah,
So
he's a
so
MAGA.
Yep.
that tells you that he
Yeah.
wants attention, bro.
Yup. You
So
got
like we got a quarterback that don't care about all that. Our quarterback just wants to win. He
yeah.
Yep.
wants to
Yeah.
win and he's willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Yep.
And
Bottom line.
when it comes to whatever it takes, it may not be your fantasy. It may not be for your fantasy, bro. For your
Yeah.
fantasy pick.
Yeah.
It may not be
Yeah.
for that. But bro, I'm telling you, bro, losing AJ Brown is gonna be a hit to the Eagles, but it's also one of the best things that can happen to the Eagles because now
Hmm.
you're taking the training wheels off.
Addition by
Yep.
subtraction.
I
And so
agree.
so many people like that's what they're sleeping on. AJ Brown could have been holding Jalen back. Like,
I think he
just throw the
He
was.
go
was.
ball. Just
Yeah.
throw the go ball and I'll go get it, bro.
Yep.
I can throw it right down the middle right here and I can give it to Dallas Goddard rather than me throwing this 50-50 ball and I get an interception on me. How
Hmm.
many times do you think Jalen probably thought about that?
Yeah.
But he has to feed this wide receiver because you know he's being a detriment to the locker room. You know you have to do that every damn time or every game. How many times did we hear about the Eagles, like how they didn't do this with AJ Brown, or AJ Brown got upset? Then the next game, they're force feeding him the ball, bro.
Yep.
Force
Yeah.
feeding it to the point to where AJ Brown took a step back. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
AJ
Yes,
Brown
sir.
took a step back. We can all admit that. So I just like that
Yeah.
he's got receivers, bro, that are gonna put in effort. Like
Yes,
that's all I
sir.
want. I want effort from these wide receivers. I
Yo,
want a wide
Sweet.
receiver that is gonna go up and jump for the ball, like Makai Lemon. Makai Lemon
Mhm.
puts his body on the line to catch the ball.
He
That's the
does.
quality that Devontae Smith has too. He'll put his
Yep.
body on the line
Hmm
because
We
Wicks
both
saw
too.
of them are
Wicks
hungry.
That one
doing
he
it.
did in
We
training
saw
camp where
Wicks.
he climbed the
Yeah,
Yeah.
ladder.
yeah,
Yeah.
BG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that Wick sketch, bro.
Wicks
Yeah.
do
Just
that
think about
job
it.
too.
Did Taven, bro, Wicks, think about it like this, fellas. If Wicks ends the season with 1,200 yards, do y'all understand like how Wicks' contract's gonna look?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
Warren, they signed him already, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
No, no,
already
no.
yeah,
got
I'm
him
yeah.
another
saying
That's what I'm
year.
saying.
after, like what we signed him to
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah, they signed
Yeah.
him to
Yeah.
2 years already
Yeah.
when they
Exactly,
traded him.
but think about how he can elevate Wicks like that, bro.
Oh,
Think
it's
Yeah.
about
going
that.
to happen.
Elevate him and send him off to go get the bag like we always do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
you. I
Yep.
you
mean,
Thank
can
you, BG.
you can
Yep.
elevate Wicks, bro, for another draft pick and say, yo,
Facts.
let's get a first round. Y'all see what we did with Wicks? We got him 1,200 yards. You said we don't have a good quarterback. So if our quarterback's not good, imagine what your quarterback can do with him.
Hmm
That's
Yep.
how we get a first
Yep.
round pick.
hmm
But even
Again,
now, you get the compensation picks. That's what Holly gets these guys for, man.
Yep.
Let
Yeah.
them go ahead and make that bag, and now give me your third rounder. You know what I'm
Hollywood
saying?
Brown,
I
Yeah.
take that
Darius
third
Cooper.
rounder. I take that second rounder. Third rounder.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
and
but
what you said
receivers,
about Dontavian Wicks, you could also say the same thing about Hollywood too.
yeah.
Yes,
No.
I
sir.
don't think Hollywood's gonna get that much.
No,
I do.
I'm not
Yeah.
talking about that high of a draft pick, but you could get something for him.
Yep.
You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like,
You can
that, like
benefit
Yeah,
from
we
them.
signed
I
one
don't
year,
care. Yeah, I don't care what number, what round it is. I just know when Howie Roseman has a bunch of draft picks. Uh oh.
What's wrong?
That's it. That when Howie Roseman goes into any draft with a bunch of picks, and I don't care what year those picks are. Because that 2028 first round pick might as well be a 2027 first round pick as far as I'm
Yes.
concerned.
Yes, sir.
Because you never know how the hell Howie be wheeling and dealing, moving around,
First round pick.
and doing that shit like however the fuck he do. Everyone knows whether they want to admit it or not. You know what I'm saying? When Howie got more picks than what he's supposed to have, that's it's about to be some shit. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
And
I'm with Drew. I want to get
Yeah.
Jeremiah Smith, bro. Like
That's what I want,
imagine getting like let's just say Mekhi Lemon doesn't work out. Let's say he doesn't work out, and Darius Cooper outplays him. Let's just say Darius Cooper outplays him. You got Devontae Smith, Darius Cooper, and you can get Jeremiah Smith.
Yep.
That-
with Mekhi going into his second year,
Yes, sir.
so now we giving you the opportunity to prove yourself.
and we got somebody on the team that's going to push you.
I just
Yeah.
feel like we don't need no Jeremiah Smith, man. We're gonna be great. We got enough young bulls in the ballpen.
No,
pitchers
I'm
in the
talking about
bullpen
going
to
to
come
next
out.
year. I'm talking about going
No,
to
he's
next
talking
year
about the
though.
draft.
Yeah.
Draft.
Even
Yeah.
next year, you got Cooper still here. Lemon's
Yeah.
gonna be a stud. I don't care what anybody say. There's no way unless he
I don't
gets
know.
hurt,
I don't know,
Lemon's
BG. I
gonna be
gotta
a
see
beast,
something.
dude. He's
I
gonna be
gotta
a
see
beast.
something. I gotta see something, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not liking
He's
what
the
I see so far.
Biletnikoff winner. That's what else you need to see. The
You know
best.
who
He
else
was
was a
better. The guy that
Belindikoff
you want
winner?
right now, he
You
won the
know who
award
else was a
over him.
Belindikoff winner? Jalen Rager.
Yes, sir.
Devontae Smith.
Jalen Rager.
Devontae
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Smith.
got get a kid a chance, man.
Hey,
We got to get a
hey,
kid a chance.
it's that
You
you
gotta
know
give
how
him a
the young
chance,
kids do the
man.
6'7"? Devontae Smith, Jalen Rager. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
we gotta
Yeah.
get a kid a chance.
6'7". So we
Right.
don't know.
6'7".
Yeah,
Right.
we don't know.
Right.
Get a kid a chance. Get a kid a
I
chance.
wanted to point
And
out
then you gotta look
something.
at it too. Like he was supposed to be like a top pick. He got dropped to like the 20th pick. So now he got a chip on his shoulder. I'm telling you, I'm a USC fan. I watched the boy. He's been a legend in California for years.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I'm saying?
watched
The
him out
guy's
here.
a
He
beast,
beast.
dude. Like
Yeah,
you
I
guys
see
are
him out
tripping.
here.
Everybody's tripping. Whoever
He
slept
beast.
on him, didn't draft him, were tripping. He's better than any of those. He's gonna be better than all those guys that got drafted ahead of him. I promise you. This
Yeah.
year.
Well, I need him
This
to get
year.
this
You seen
hamstring
it in
right.
practice. You see the little clips. His footwork's amazing. His
We gotta
separation's amazing.
see a
He's a
BG.
dog. You know
He
what I'm
gotta
saying?
Yeah,
He's
show.
a
but bro,
pass blocker.
everybody's
He's
gonna
run
look good
blocking.
in
He's doing
camp.
whatever it
Everybody's
takes.
gonna look good in camp, though, bro.
No, he's
Everybody's
been
gonna
looking
look good
good
in
his whole
camp.
career.
I gotta see it. I'm sorry, I gotta.
Yeah.
I even watched the highlights to even like to change my mind. I watched the highlights. I was like, yo, he's a dog. Like he's balling. But why you keep getting injured, bro? Why you keep getting injured?
Soft
Like,
tissue, man.
yeah,
And
like
is he
Yeah.
what?
really getting injured over and over again? You hear
Well,
like the
not injured,
Eagles did that
hamstring,
thing with Lane
hamstring.
Johnson and gave him a little time off. It's like you don't want your first round who did get his hamstring pulled. Devontae Smith pulled a hamstring. Everybody pulled a
But
hamstring.
yeah,
We've always used injuries to give players extra time off, man, and to make you think about things like
but
that.
the soft tissue injuries is just going to plague players,
Yeah.
especially they don't practice as hard as they used to. No more
And they
tools.
linger. Yeah.
Yeah,
It,
because
Oh,
they're
yeah.
not,
lingers.
they're not
Hamstrings linger though, bro.
They
Don't
do.
forget,
Yeah.
Moose warned us about that with AJ last year. Remember?
Yeah.
But he's not it. This guy's not an injury prone type cat. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing. He's
So
not, he's
why
not
is he
that
out?
guy. So it's like everybody know when you're a rookie, you spend all these months getting ready for the combine. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a whole nother. That's not football shape. That's like physical shape. You know.
Let's get a kid a chance. When he gets healthy and he's able to spend
Yeah.
time with
Nah, I'm gonna give him a
Jalen.
hard time until he proves me wrong.
Well, see,
Yeah,
you know,
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be start. I think he's gonna be the number 2 receiver by week 5.
That's
I don't know.
equivalent to Art staying on Nick neck until he sees something different.
Yeah, facts.
shout
Yeah.
out to Melvin Gilmore with the 440 jewels. Uncle
Yes, sir.
Alert. You know what I'm saying?
Alert.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out,
Appreciate you, bro.
salute to you,
Yeah.
So
salute to you.
appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Look, you know,
I wanted to go back to something BG pointed out. Let's compare apples to somewhat apples. Let's look at the draft, the quarterbacks that were drafted in 2020 above Jalen. Number 1, Joe Burrow. All right, he's a good quarterback. Still hasn't been proven. I mean, he's getting there. Number 2, we've got our favorite. I'm gonna probably catch some flack from it, but fuck it. The Miami's retard Tua. Now I'm gonna say this. I bumped into. I met Mekhi Becton on the flight down to Miami, and
okay.
he was sitting in first class. We were talking shit, and I said, Mekhi, I hope you're not coming to Miami because no lie, Tua's one hit away being a full fucking retard. So he's like, oh no, man, I'm trying to stay in Philly, but obviously he didn't. But back to it. 3, Justin Herbert. I mean, the Chargers look good, but is Justin Herbert looking good? And then number 4, above Jalen, Jordan Love. And then now you got Hurts. I mean, and none of them are really like Joe Burrow, maybe the only one that's showing flashes of somewhat greatness, but Jalen is firing at all cylinders. And like I'm with BG. Like, why are we comparing like Jalen Hurts to like a Tom Brady or like I haven't heard like a Jalen Hurts to like a Montana, but like why are we comparing Jalen Hurts to somebody far back like that? Like, do we have to break out a history book to keep going back to? Let's compare Hurts to freaking Terry Bradshaw.
Aaron
Come on, man.
Rodgers.
Well, you got to
Yeah,
remember
it's
though
like-
too. Jalen Hurts is Jalen's play style is a rare thing though. Not
Yeah.
And also you got to understand, it's not a comparing them to Tom Brady.
Yeah.
No one's comparing Jalen Hurts to Tom Brady. I'm saying there are certain attributes about Jalen Hurts with Tom Brady that actually had nothing to do, but everything to do with being on the field. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They've all had a traumatic event that lit a fire in their ass. That no matter how much money they make, they don't care about that. You know
But then I agree with that. I totally agree with that. But then you got the people that are trying to, let's look at Hurts's numbers. Okay, well,
no, it's not. No, because
even people in the league right now, Matt Stafford, Goff, all those cats are old. You know what I'm saying? Like those cats have been in the league for years, and they always like, Matt Stafford won MVP. You know, Jalen Hurts against Matt Stafford. No, you don't do that either. Like Stafford's been in the league way longer than Jalen Hurts.
We're not built to be like that. Now, what I will tell you is that one of the things that we always have to make sure that we maintain in our way of thinking is understanding that our offense, you know what I'm saying, the way our offense has historically worked, number one, we're a run-first team.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I've heard so much about Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and even I've heard more about Mekhi Lemon than I've heard about Saquon or Tank.
Yep.
Or Elijah or I've heard more about
Shipley.
Them. Yeah, Will Shipley. Like we don't even like you would think that you. I understand. It's like damn. There's so much to say about this team that there's some pretty significant people. You know how many people forget that Robert Quinn was on our team when the year we went to the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
And lost. Robert Quinn was on our team.
He did absolutely nothing.
And did nothing. Yeah, exactly. But I'm just saying. But what I'm saying is that there was so much going on. There was so much. We didn't even need him to do any damn thing.
Yep. And we're forgetting about Jalen Hurts' legs.
it's like everybody's focused on their
Yeah,
first
Bro,
superpower,
we had
and we should be worried
Indomitian.
about our second superpower, the
Bro,
passing
we
game.
had
Like
Indomitian Sue on our team.
yeah. Who was the
Yep.
other tackle?
Linval Joseph.
Linval
Yeah.
Joseph. You know what I'm saying? And that squad was threatening to break the record for the most sacks in the year. You know what I'm saying? It's like when,
Son.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like even we forget some of the shit that was going on with this team in terms of the
Yep.
level of talent that's been through these doors. I feel like this is reminiscent of like those Patriot years when people who had a little bit left in the tank would go sign with the Patriots because they had a better than average chance of winning the Super Bowl. And I feel like we're getting that. We've definitely become the farm system for the league when it comes to defensive ends and all that and defensive players and stuff like that. We've definitely become the farm league for that. But now it's like you got these guys who are coming here, you know what I'm saying, that like think that, you know what, I got a better than average chance to cap off my career. You know what I'm saying? With a Super Bowl ring if I come here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Coupled with the fact that we have so much, we have a lot of young guys, you know what I'm saying, and a shit ton of draft capital, you know what I'm saying, and Howie Roseman as our damn GM and owner. So it's the literal kit and caboodle, you know what I'm saying? And when we're talking with other fan bases and whatnot, they've only compartmentalized certain aspects of the team without addressing anything. So you'll say, "Oh, well, you know, AJ Devontae didn't have, or AJ didn't have this many catches or this many touchdowns when y'all won the Super Bowl because they had a 2,000-yard running back." You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like the loss of yardage and everything was easily made up by if you just take a look at the run game.
Right.
You know, we're not as devoid of talent as they like to make it sound like we are. And to Warren's point, our problem is that we don't even need to bring up the Super Bowl. He's absolutely right. We don't need to bring up the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
It's like we tell the Cowboy fans, those shits are fucking old as hell now. Let's talk about.
But like I said, bro, they're embarrassed to even talk about it.
Right?
They're embarrassed.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We know that, you know, like when they go, we're 5-2. You're just the little brothers and everything like that. When they say that type of shit, that's their goal. That's the equivalent to Warren said. That's their equivalent of us talking about our most recent.
Exactly.
I even tell them straight up, if I got to go back 30 years, you might as well go back 60. And I'm counting the other championships too.
But that's what I'll be saying.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying? The 30 years, that's a long time. Like, why are you even trying to use?
But
that's
then
like
we come off with the lame, though. We come off with just as lame as them. You know what I mean?
But see, it comes off, but that's the trolling, bro. Like, that's the shit that I'm not here for. That's when it's like, let me it like if we're debating with other people, bro, look at it like this. We probably know the most about our team than them. Our goal is to teach them. Like Theo's going to school to be a teacher. Motherfucker, we all gonna be teachers. Like we're here to teach them about our team. And when you teach them, they're gonna walk away saying, damn.
I want to add to that,
you
Warren.
Know what? That's the answer right there, y'all.
That's the
answer right there for Sunday.
Yeah.
That's the answer. I'm going to be here to teach y'all about winning culture and how to win.
And look, and you got the board right there, Leo. Look, you got the board right there.
Right.
There's the board.
Right.
No, that's the cheat sheet. Don't give them the cheat sheet.
Yep. Don't give them a cheat sheet.
They've been looking at it for months, though.
Yeah, but they've been having the cheat sheet for months. It's time to take that shit down. Now, who the fuck do we have as our defensive tackle?
No. You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave it up because you know why? I'm going to talk about everybody else that's not on there. I can do that.
There you go.
I freaking roster full of players.
I can actually have that conversation.
I say don't even put your face on there. Just have your screen be the depth chart. If you scroll down to the
Crazy.
bottom right, that will answer that question.
Here's Moro
You know
Jumbo,
what I
who's
mean?
better than all.
Top left.
Moro
Top left will
Jumbo's
answer
probably
that
just as
question.
good as your starting defensive tackles. We can start there.
Warren, I want to add that, you know, we have a lot of knowledge as fans of our own team, but I also want to point out we also have a lot of knowledge about other teams. I can't tell you how many times that I'm correcting Cowboy fans on who the fuck they have. I'm like, how do an Eagle fan know more about your team? Oh, but we got 5 Super Bowl rings. Okay, I won that argument. Get away from me.
John,
I don't
Do
even
you
John-
know how
John-
to shut down any team, bro? Like, do you know how to shut down any team
I do.
that's
I do.
debating with you?
I do.
Tell them, give me your core 5 on defense.
Yep.
Yeah.
Give me your core 5 on defense.
And they can't do
Who
it.
and when
No.
you say your core 5, who you know your front office is guaranteed is gonna be signed. Who is your core 5? If they can't answer that, okay.
You're done.
Okay. And
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give me yours so I know who I need to look out for.
Yep.
That's how you kill all of that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Or
Give me-
or say 4, 5, 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. 4, 5, 7. I'm listening to 4, 5, 7 tell me how shitty my team is.
But remember, that was the past though. They so many changes have happened, like you said, activity. So
Yep.
with all this activity, who is your core 5?
Yep.
Give me your core 5 right now.
But that
Like, name
also
off the top of your head on defense. Who is your core 5?
and that gives you a chance to know who you're dealing with, because just like you said, Warren, you're in DFW and these young cats don't know what's going on, so they're just out there trying to while out, getting that Whataburger in and some Raising Canes. Okay, well, give me.
It's not even that though, John. They don't care.
They just don't care.
Yeah, they don't care.
Like,
But then-
I got a dude that was like telling me, he was like, "Oh yeah, Dak Prescott, yeah, like he's good." And I was like, "Do you go to the games?" "Oh yeah, my mom took me to the game. We go with the family. Yeah, we went out and then we went to the Dr. Pepper section of the stadium and we got some." I'll be like, "What?
Yeah.
Do you go to the tailgate?" "No, we don't do that. We just go straight to the game. We got to get there early before we lose our spot."
Yeah,
Like
that's
that's the shit they're on, bro. Like,
Yeah.
they don't have you don't have to
It's
get there
the-
at 8 a.m. for an Eagles game to get a good spot. Like,
Yeah,
that's like, no, they don't that's how there's no culture there when it comes to sports culture like Philadelphia.
yeah. No,
And
I
that's
noticed
what they
that
don't
one.
understand. So
When I lived in San Antonio, the same thing. When I would hear all the time about the John, oh, this is our year, and I'm like, you sound like a broken fucking record. Like, really, this is our year? I'm like, I don't want to hear it. Don't even come at me with that. I'm the wrong motherfucker to hear that.
Do y'all
I
guys,
do
do
not-
you guys remember do you guys remember when we went to Dallas and beat them like 50 something or something like that?
Yeah, we beat the fucking brakes off
and you
their
want to
ass.
know what? They didn't give a damn about it because they're all too busy on their phone trying to meet up with their friends in what section
Yep.
of the stadium
Yeah,
they're at.
but listen, Mark Holmes went to that game. All right. I was supposed to go to that game, but I had to go to DC. You know what I'm saying? But Mark went to that game. And Mark went to Walmart. You know what I'm saying? And liked to hit the damn floor because they were selling Eagle shit in there.
What up, Melvin?
You know
Good
what I'm
to see
saying?
you, my
And they
brother.
only had a little bit of, I think they only had a little bit of Cowboys fans in that shit. And this was in Arlington or wherever
Right.
he was.
Shit,
saying.
It was in Arlington.
when I walked into Academy in San Antonio, that's like the equivalent of a Dick's, but that's low key Texas thing, Academy. And I'd be like, damn, look at all this cowboy shit. I guess everybody else needs freaking toilet paper. I ain't buying this shit. I would never go to Jerry's World. I'm not giving that man any money. I'm not paying for a damn dime to go see the Eagles play there. I know a lot of Eagle fans go there, show out, but I'm not giving Jerry any of my money.
I am shit. Keep them
Hey,
happy.
Warren and John. Hey, Warren
We
and
need
John.
John. You don't realize we need Jerry there for like at least another,
True.
7 years. 6, 7.
Oh, he'll be there. I mean, he'll be there till he's in the fucking retirement home, and
No, I'm
he'll
talking
be
about calling the shots too. Shout out to Melvin Gilmore with the 200 joules. He said we jamming.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man, with the gifts, man. Thank you so much, man.
I want to throw a curveball talking about him, and since he is not just the owner, he's the GM.
Mm-hmm.
You think now that the Rams did that whole thing with Myles Garrett, do you think we have an opportunity, or do the Cowboys have an opportunity to really get Max Crosby?
I heard it's Chicago.
Yeah.
We heard Chicago. We got that news today.
Yeah.
Chicago, yup.
We don't need him. We don't need him.
That's true. We really don't need him, but I mean, for shock effect.
No, I'm not into shock. No, that's cowboy talk.
Yeah.
Not that.
Well, I mean,
not that. It doesn't help us. It doesn't help us in the future. It takes money away.
That's true.
I'm gonna need that bread for Coop and Quinyon.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
Nope.
That's what I'm gonna need.
And Hurts. Don't forget Hurts.
Yep.
And John,
but Coop and Quinyon is next.
Yeah, Coop, Quinyon. That's the next step.
Felix, huh?
Them guys is
and
next.
Smitty.
Yeah, Jellis is next and Smitty. Yup.
Let me say this about.
Let
me say this about Dallas. I think he would help, but I don't think that it would help Dallas to go very far, because their defense. Let me just say this, because they get triggered. Their defense doesn't have a lot of talent, right? They have some talent. Like, they got a few players, like, Quinnen Williams is top tier. He's talented. Their safeties.
And that's 2 N's, no T, y'all. 2 N's.
Yeah, not Quentin.
For all you Cowboy fans, y'all non-enunciating ass motherfuckers.
Because Chris couldn't get it right.
Let's get this out right now.
Yeah,
the dude's name is Quinnen. There's not Quentin. Quinnen.
Quinnen.
Quinnen. Quinnen.
He's super talented, man. Super talented.
Like first of all, if you're gonna talk your shit, make sure you know if you like Warren said.
Yeah.
Please learn your players' names. Get their names right. His name is Quinnen Williams. No T.
No T.
God.
And I think and Warren brought up a stat which I thought was brilliant, where Kenny Clark, his numbers were equivalent to Amaro Jomo's, but Amaro had more sacks than he had, and I think he had more sacks than Quinnen had. So our third string guy coming off the bench is just as talented as their first string guys, right? So when you look at their defense, they've improved. They have some talent, but it's not like to me. It's nowhere near close to a defense that's going to propel them to a playoffs or a deep playoff run. And who are they going to give up, John? You're going to give up a first and a third and a player. So who are you going to give a first and a third, and you're going to give them Donovan Izaraku? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What are you going to do? It would be dumb. For me, even giving up a first and third is like suicide. It's suicide.
I don't know a team that picked up an edge rusher and won the Super Bowl.
It doesn't happen.
I'm comfortable with the rotation of players that we got right now.
You know what team did that, Warren?
You don't need it.
Green Bay Packers, when they got Reggie White. That's the last time that
Denver.
And
shout out to Linda Kynes with the $5 super chat. She said, Dallas is stacked. Signed top free agent of the offseason. Definitely guaranteed a run to the Super Bowl. Eagles can't touch them. Got him. Got him.
Got him.
Their defense is not good, man.
No. And I think
their defense is definitely going to be better than it was last year. It's like they're gonna win some games with that defense. But I look at it like this: if their defense is going up against Sean McVay, a Shanahan, uh, anybody with a capable offensive coordinator, then I feel like it's gonna throw them off. There's one thing we don't know yet is Christian Parker's in-game decision making or in-game adjustments. That's one thing we have no knowledge on. Same thing with Sean Mannion. We
Yeah,
don't know what their in-game adjustments look like. I
yeah,
Yeah.
forgot who told me this, but every team when they play, they have a script of the plays that they're gonna run. After that
Yep.
script ends, that's where you're not freelancing, but you figured out how to
Yes.
beat this team.
You adjust.
And that's what sucked with
yeah,
us. After we did that, they caught on to what we were doing, and that's how they got back from that 21-0 skunk that we did on them. The
Yeah.
schemes that we had were not that it was too predictable of what we were doing.
Yeah.
Like they wouldn't know what we did in the very beginning, but then they caught on to it quick and they were able to stop us.
And I
So
think they do that in like the first series. They on the offense, they want to run their plays after watching film. They want to see what okay, let's run these plays and then go from there. And that gives us an idea. Okay, this play was a bust. This play was good. Okay, now let's change the way we look in that format and that formation and run that same play just to throw them off. But like last year with our offensive coordinator, it was like watching Tecmo Bowl. Like you only get 4 plays. It was like Chip Kelly light. Like, come on,
yeah,
man. We got to do better than that. But like I think Sean Mannion, like he's definitely doing something different, and especially with Hurts going under center. I mean, I don't think he'll always be under center. I'm sure like third down
mix
shotgun,
it up.
mix it up a little bit, but it'll be interesting to see how it looks going under center. I mean, that's going old school now. Let's see what he could do with that. I mean, I'd like to see Saquon getting back up there and getting another 1,000, 2,000 yards, man. That would be beautiful. But like you said, everything is like, okay, we're seeing it in training camp, but let's put that application into a real game. Week 1. Now go.
It's all
But
Let's
I
see.
think
it's all
and
the
I
hell
think
Lord,
the best way to beat the Cowboys, and this is their weakness.
out physical.
Utilize your tight ends.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah,
If
yeah,
you
yeah. Oh yeah.
utilize your tight ends on the Cowboys,
Yep.
that's how you win the game. Because at the end of the day, they don't have slot corners like that.
Mm.
They don't.
They
They
don't. They
won't.
don't have the horses like that
They
on
don't.
the secondary. They got one player, and they're expecting that one player to do so many things. But we
Mhm.
got so many options. Like, look at the tight ends we got, bro. Like, we can utilize our tight ends. That's how you beat the Cowboys.
And
Like
Yes,
Lawrence,
the
sir.
Commanders, you can do
Look,
whatever you
you know,
want to them.
yeah.
you know what I'm saying though. F the Cowboys.
yeah.
Our first game is Washington. We need
Yeah.
to be concentrating on who the hell they getting sneakily that they not reporting about. We have this much time. This the only time of the season that you have this much time to actually prepare, review tapes, go through schemes and shit, and game plan for the opponent. This is the only time of the season where you get this much time to prepare for a damn team. And I hear about the Cowboys, yeah, I hear about the Giants and shit, yeah. But I'm still not the hell impressed. I hear that we giving them kudos and shit. We see them building it. We gave these teams kudos because we said we see y'all making moves that could make y'all better. We
Yeah.
did that already. But why are we still doing it when we know we making moves to be better too? We not gonna stand stationary and let other teams just catch us.
It's
That's
because we
like
are
that's
the
like a
move,
dude.
fellas.
That's just
Yeah.
like saying, okay, I made enough money. I don't want to make no more. I'm done. Who the fuck says that?
Yeah.
Well, I don't
You
trust
know
the
what I
I don't
mean?
trust the I don't trust the Commanders' run defense. I don't
I'm
trust.
saying
Yeah,
the,
I
the,
see
the
holes in their
thing
run defense.
the thing is though, that first game, a divisional game, is always suspect.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel
None of
like
these
that you
guys,
attack
none of
Jaden
these guys.
Daniels.
I get that, but coming off for the off season, these guys have to actually give like 4 quarter legs under them. They got to get familiar with playing for 4 quarters again. So that's not
Yeah.
going to happen immediately in the first game when you barely play preseason games. These dudes not playing 4 quarters hard, in the preseason, but that first
Yeah.
game, they got to play hard. They got to come out and play hard to win that damn thing. So they got to catch their second win. The first half is going to be kind of crazy because it's going to be adrenaline. We
Yep.
don't know exactly how that game's going to unfold, but we just want to come out with the W. I don't really give a fuck how that game turned out. Like I said before, I don't need Jalen to throw for 5,000 damn yards.
No,
I
I
don't
don't.
need
No.
Saquon to run for 2,000 yards. If I want our running game to be a
Efficient.
combination of a combination of Saquon, Bigsby, and Hurts when he have to.
Right.
Yep.
I want
And
the
that's something.
ball offensively to be spread it around so it keeps the defense off guard. They really don't know who's going to get the damn ball, especially when we actually got players, we got receivers in this style of offense that actually know how to run their patterns.
Yep.
It
If
ain't
we
even no question. These dudes at least know how to run their patterns and create space.
Yep. And we got to get back into that RPO when we ran it a couple years back. Jalen was beating the brakes off of everybody in the RPO.
Yeah, but
And
the
look at how
RPO, they
he
were
looked.
getting us with that, with the lineman offsides and what they
Yeah.
call it, neutral zone infraction
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
the lineman. That's where the RPO was throwing us off because the linemen don't know if it's a run or pass. So like they're just running downfield. So that's what's throwing
Yeah.
us off on
Right.
that. That's why we
But
had to
to
step away from
Coyote,
them.
But I was also using a lot of backup linemen.
That's
You
true
to,
know,
too.
to
like people gotta realize when we've had our offensive line fully healthy, like we don't lose
yeah,
that many football games. Like it hasn't really happened. Like
no,
that's when we get our streaks. It's just our offensive line is better than anybody's defensive line. You
Yeah.
know, they're big boys, they're nasty, they're maulers. That's when the run game looks good. That's when Jalen runs the ball a lot more.
right,
That's when the pass games opens up. That's when Saquon against Washington runs for what? Almost 200 yards. It's like that's when it's gonna happen
right,
because it all starts there. You know, both sides of the line of scrimmage for anybody's football team. And
But
definitely with
right.
ours. Like we're
here's what I
Now,
dominating.
want to
now,
see.
now the RPO, they can't run anymore. That's why you see Jalen lining up under center in
Right.
training camp way more than we've ever seen him lining up in ever, actually.
And Jalen wants to graduate from the RPO,
He
bro.
does.
He wants to
Yeah, he
be
wants to
Yeah.
grab.
he wants to be more
It's
than just an
different, but
RPO quarterback.
you can't even run that John though.
Right.
Real
Yeah.
quick, again,
Yeah.
shout out to
that's the
everybody
move.
watching right now. Again, we had 101 people watching this stream. You know what I'm
Salute
saying?
to the chat, man.
Hey, the chat is. I'm
Yes,
sitting here
sir.
reading some of this shit.
Salute.
I'm just like, I love how active the chat is, and
20 of 1. We're still rocking.
yeah,
Right,
I know,
right.
right? You know what I'm saying?
We could do another 6 hours like we did last Friday.
No,
Man.
we
Right.
can't.
Let-
I got
Hey.
about 22 minutes.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
you-
right.
Yeah.
Me and BG on the same page right
You
now.
had everybody looking at their watch on that one, John.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Shit. I didn't go to bed till 7 in the morning that day.
Really, yeah.
And I
Oh,
worked.
shit.
I got up 7 o'clock the morning prior. So I was up for almost the full 24.
4 hours, yeah. Damn,
Man,
damn,
but
John.
you know what? Here's what I want to see from the Eagles. I want 2,000 yards, but I don't want it from Barkley. If Barkley can give me 12 and 13,
Yeah.
and I can get 6 from Tank, and I can get another 4 between whomever else we have on the team, and Jalen can give me 36. I'm cool with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm cool with 2,000 yards, but I don't need it from Barkley. You know,
Yeah.
I want the team as a collective to give me that 2,000, that 2,100.
That's a good point. Yeah. Like we want it as a collective.
Exactly. I don't need Barkley to run. I don't want Barkley to run no more than 12 or 13. You know what
Let's
I mean? And I would
spread the
Tank-
wealth.
Yeah, spread
Let-
it
How
out.
many?
Tank get his
how many-
6-7. I want to see that. You know what I mean?
And don't forget, we have Damian Pierce, but I don't know if he's going to do anything on the back end, like to be on the low.
I mean, he give me 100, John. He give me 150.
Yeah.
I know Shipley better catch them damn passes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
He
Oh,
better
Jesus
catch
Christ.
that shit.
Yep.
Oh, Shipley's gonna be. I
I'll
think
take the
Shipley's gonna
miss.
be fine.
I'll take the misses now because it's training camp. Get the
Right.
mistakes out the way early.
I
Learn what you need to learn. But when you get open like that, you better catch that damn ball. And Quez Watkins, I need him cut because he's still dropping that shit.
I don't want to see nothing from Quest.
I think
Yeah.
Shout out real quick. Shout out to Linda Kynes with the $2 super chat. She said, "How you a top 30 player at 7-9-1? I'm too sensitive."
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, don't make
I
sense.
know we
Linda's
saw a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah, they going
Christian
in the trap.
McCaffrey last year
Mhm.
with the 49ers. His receiving yards was crazy. I don't
Yeah,
know if y'all
man.
seen Christian McCaffrey's receiving yards last year, but look up the stat on that. I
Yeah,
think when it comes to Saquon, that's what we're going to be doing a lot of with Saquon. He's
I
going to
agree.
get his rushing yards, but he's going to get a good amount of receiving yards going into this season.
Oh
And
yeah.
and imagine seeing Saquon lined up next to like Devontae or like on the slot,
Oh
and
shit.
you got Tank in the backfield.
That's scary.
I've been saying that last year. Why didn't we do that last year? But I know that wasn't a
Because
deck
we
of
had
cards.
Kevin
Because we
fucking
had Patulo.
yeah, we had Patulo. Patulo ain't thinking like that. He pulling him
Nah.
off Madden, bro.
But you,
Yeah, that boy
but
only
you
had
know what else
9
is scary
plays.
too, though. You know what else is scary is seeing the Eagles in 21 personnel. That means 2 running backs. Can you see, the tight ends, and you got Tank and Barkley in I formation. You got Tank and Barkley in split formation. Like, dude, that's going to be crazy. That's going to be
But
crazy.
they can put Steele back there too. It
That's what
ain't
I'm
always
saying.
got to be Tank
Still
and
Yeah,
and Barkley,
Barkley.
still.
still and
They
Tank
got a
in I
fullback.
formation, bro. That's still is people. That's a low key steal of a sign this off season.
If he
Still,
still got it, if he still got it, we still haven't even seen Carson
right?
Steele in a minute. Now, remember, he left from a good organization too. Like you can't sleep on the Chiefs, even though they didn't have a good season. You can't sleep on them. They don't just give up bad good players like that
Yeah.
unless they just don't want to pay them.
Right,
So I'm curious to
right.
why they let him walk like that.
And,
That's
well,
Yeah.
my
we
only
only
thing with
need him
Steele.
for a few plays. We only need him for a few
Listen to
plays.
this. Listen to this. After battling through injuries over the last several seasons, uh, the Hollywood Brown says the joy is back. The veteran receiver believes he's healthier and faster than ever as he begins his Eagles career. I'm faster than I've ever been. I feel like I'm playing that way, Brown said. The former first round pick credits a fully healed Liz Frank injury and an offseason focused on recovering for helping him regain his explosiveness. Now in Philadelphia, Brown feels the Eagles' versatile offense is the perfect place to showcase his full skill set. Rather than focusing on targets or statistics, Brown is
Mm.
embracing his role in one of the NFL's deepest receiving rooms. His mission is simple: use his elite speed, create explosive plays, and help elevate an already dangerous Eagles offense.
Back it up. That's all I
And
can
y'all
say.
hit those. That's a like. I just gave y'all a whole bunch of stuff. That should get me
bar.
like a few like.
That's a
Come
That's
on,
a like. That's
You
a
know what I'm
like for sure.
that's a like. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds like
Yeah.
a hungry ass player, man, to me.
Yeah.
But that's when we
Hungry.
always
Ready
get
to
those
go.
hungry dogs, man. Like
Yup, man.
people are
I
forgetting
like
about
that.
him, man. He's gonna do good this year too, man. Hollow Brown. Like we're gonna have like three twos. How last year we had 2 1s. So now we're gonna have a 1 and 3 2s. Like
Yeah,
all
we
three
got
of
a
those
bunch of
guys are gonna
Oh
have
twos.
their
yeah,
game
that's the other
where
ball.
they're
Yeah.
lighting it up. You go have a Wicks game, you can have a
Well,
Lemon
that's
game,
why
you can
when
have a
that like when
Yeah.
TB was like, well, who's y'all number 2? And it's like, bro, we don't know because we got a bunch of number 2s. We
Yeah.
got Hollywood, we got Dontavian, we got Darius, we got Makai, we got do you realize who on our team?
The
That
wide
is kind
receiver
of
room is
crazy that
deep.
we let Dotson walk too.
We ain't
yeah.
using right. Yeah, we ain't using
Well,
right.
we
We just didn't
can't
use
pay
them,
everybody, and that goes for every team. You cannot pay 53-man rosters top money. You're going to lose players every year. It's how
Yeah.
Yeah.
your organization replace that talent.
Retool.
How
No, but
can
I'm
they
just saying,
Retool.
recover?
just imagine if Dotson was on this squad.
I know, yeah. No, I'm with you on that. I'm with
But
you.
I
even
like
Moore's
Cooper
playing
there.
good.
I like
Cooper's
Cooper
playing
there.
good.
But if he was on this team, I don't think you would have a Hollywood or
Yeah.
or
You know
Yeah,
what?
Nah,
somebody
you got to
wouldn't
make
be
them
here.
compete. Make them compete for it. You want to be
Yes.
number 2? Go up against Wicks.
Right.
I
Compete
mean, I
for
think
it.
Wicks would be here, but I don't think Hollywood or Elijah would be here if
No, one
They're
of
I
those
keeping
think
guys
I think
wouldn't be.
Dotson will replace Elijah Moore
because we had
if
a
that was the
chance to keep
case.
him when we decided to go another way. You know, like
Yeah,
we still
that's
could have picked him
all I'm
up.
saying. Yeah, we
We
had
could
the
Yeah.
chance
definitely.
to keep him.
You know what it is? I don't care he ain't here.
Yeah, pretty
That's what it
much.
is.
what now?
I don't care
Next,
he ain't here. I
Yeah.
really don't care he ain't here.
next
You
man
know what I'm
up.
saying? Yeah, I'm not even
Yeah, man.
trying to imagine him in this offense right now. Fuck that. He ain't here.
Yeah, I
I'm
like
not
our
even
I like
I'm
our
not
wide
even
receiver room.
I don't really care. I really
I
don't.
think our wide receiver
I'm
room
only
is
thinking
deep.
about
I like it.
I'm
I
only
like our
worried
wide
about
receiver.
I'm only worried about who's here right now. I can only I'm not even gonna play the speculation game of what Jahan Dotson would look like in his offense. Fuck that. He ain't never been in
Bro.
this offense before.
But
You know what I'm
I
even
saying?
like
then,
our
like I
receiver.
think it was due for him in his career to be somewhere where he can be like a
Yeah,
starter. So
Where
I'm
did he
happy he
go?
went over there to
it was
the
fun.
Falcons, right?
Yeah, he's in Atlanta.
Yeah.
He said
Yeah,
he
good
has the
luck.
opportunity to be that second guy behind London. We're gonna see.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
He was fighting for his
good.
his
Hey,
bread. He
thank
was
you for everything.
fighting for it.
Hey,
No, 'cause
thanks, Jahan. Thank you, Jahan. You got us down to the 1. It
Good
should have
luck in
that
the
first.
dome, buddy.
Yeah,
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good.
hard
yeah.
work pays off. He did all
What you
that work.
do?
He did some blocking. He got open a lot. Didn't get the
He
ball.
did his
So
thing.
you sacrificed 2 years so he can get a nice little spot over there.
He
And mind you, he
sacrificed that
wasn't.
joint knowing he ain't gonna get that many targets too.
And you know
Yep.
what? Good for him.
Exactly.
Good on him because of the way he what he left in Washington. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Yeah.
He
he
you know
handles it.
so he came out on the other and what we get for him like what a 5th or 6th rounder for him.
Yeah.
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 You know what I'm saying? So
Well,
thank you. And we got a 5th or 6th rounder from him and a Super Bowl ring from him. Thank you, Jahan.
We can honestly say he handled his role better than AJ did.
It's
yeah,
absolutely
man.
Hell
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah.
quietly.
Yeah.
did the Cardinals re-sign Josh Sweat? Did they give him more money to stay?
They
No,
they
so
no, they
I
haven't
didn't
resigned.
hear anything.
He's still
Yeah,
I
under
didn't think he
So-
had to
contract
resign
till
him. I
last
think
year.
So we
he
might. So that could be a move that Howie might make. Just bring in
I've been
Bring
saying
in
Josh
Sweat.
might be, Sweat might be that move.
Like, don't give up anybody. Just bring in Sweat.
They can have. I'd give him Nolan.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd give him Nolan.
Nah, I'm keeping Nolan, bro.
But
Nolan's
look,
hungrier than
are you-
ever, bro.
I get you, but are
I
you
think we
like
would-
out
I
of the
think we
people
would-
you got to sign next year? Are you going to sign
Yeah,
Nolan
I was
over
going
Hunt?
to. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, but you got it. But it's to that point to where it's like Nolan knows he fucked up, and I think Nolan knowing that Nolan might take less money just to stay on the team.
But how much
Yeah.
less money?
You
Well,
never know.
He gonna
Well,
take.
Remember,
I
this
would trade,
is-
I would trade. I would keep Nolan just over Josh because of the years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I would get more years.
Josh not
out of
really that
Nolan.
old.
I would get more.
Josh
years
Sweat
out of
isn't that
Nolan.
old, but he can still give you production.
Yeah,
He's
no,
got double digit
yeah.
sacks,
I
dude, the
understand
last
that.
3 years.
Yeah.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not discounting. I'm
He should
not.
have been a Pro Bowler last year. I want Sweaty back.
Yeah.
I don't even know why we let him go.
Well,
Do y'all people
We
don't
can't
understand?
afford
Nolan
everybody.
Smith is basically BG, bro.
yeah,
He's basically BG.
yeah,
Yeah,
Like-
that's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
yeah.
That's good comparison.
And y'all
Yeah,
really want this personality to walk away from us.
I
Yeah.
mean, it
Yes, it
depends on
is, Sean.
depends on how much
But it's like, how far down is he done the depth chart? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
Yeah.
he's only third, and I guarantee you this: with Gennard being out, he's definitely getting more reps.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Espinosa's doing good out there too. I heard.
Who?
Espinosa, AJ. I heard
Really?
he's
Yeah.
balling. Yeah,
But he was a beast. I don't know why.
BDK was balling too, though. They
yeah.
said that BDK
Yeah.
was balling this in the training too camp too.
And we don't even say shit about him.
No,
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying.
He was balling. Vic said BDK is
We really
standing
don't
out.
need. We
Yeah.
don't need edge rushers. We don't need them.
Well, we do
A
edge
beat-
rusher by committee. That's
Yeah.
what we're trying to like. One thing about the Eagles, and I think Jeffrey Lurie said this, they always want to be ahead of the curve. So if we're teaching the league something, what we're trying to teach them is stop paying these edge rushers so much money and you're not getting anything out of it.
Right.
You might as well just do edge rusher by committee and you can get a rotation of edge rushers to go in and do their job. Like you just got to have the right coaching for it. Luckily, we do. So,
Yeah.
like, I'm good with what we got at the end of the day. We really don't need to add anybody.
So listen, if you can pay Jalix and Nolan equivalent to a big major contract, I'm all with that. Keep Nolan. I'm all with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think we really need to add anybody on our defensive line. I think our defensive line is set and is stacked. It's deep.
And we don't have to. We actually don't have to pay him. We could just exercise his 5th-year option.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I think, and this is just me, and just based off how Nolan carries himself, he has a very Dallas Goddard mentality. Like, I want to be on this team. Like, just pay me what you can, so I can stay on this team and I can play with my brothers. Like, that is the type of mentality Nolan gives off. He doesn't give off the I want to go somewhere else. He said this is the most money he's ever going to make in his whole family. So it's like it's more money than he's had anyway.
Because he said he don't want to be scrubbing no boats.
Yeah,
You know
exactly.
So I already
exactly.
know, like he clearly, like, listen, people want to give him hell about a speeding ticket. It could be worse.
Yeah.
That made it could be worse. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure. Yeah, and I'm sure Vic said something to him, and because I heard, I think it was on Speakeasy. I heard one of them say they were talking about this, right? And homeboy said, "Have you ever driven from Atlanta to University of Georgia? Have you ever taken that drive?"
Straight back roads. Straight back roads. Yeah,
it is.
You can go as fast as you want, bro.
It's not even so much that you can go as fast as you want, because you can't. It's not that. It's not that, y'all. It's not that. It's nothing to look at. It's the most boringest, dull ride ever. There's nothing to look at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to tell people, like, when I used to come home from college, right? We would drive. The worst part about the drive from North Carolina back to Jersey, the worst part of the drive was when you got into Virginia. There's a very long stretch of 95 where there's nothing to look at. Nothing. But then the moment you get into northern VA, when you hit Alexandria, Virginia, then it's things to, when I say things to look at, it feels like, okay, because then you get to see DC, and then you see, bridges and winding roads and more things to look at. There's more rest stops, more, activity. You know what I'm saying? You start to see is when you get to DC is when you start to see the compression of the Northeast from DC on up. And that's what I mean. Now, that drive, dude ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, if I could see how Nolan Smith could get a ticket, I would too, because I've done that. It's just ain't shit to look at. And this motherfucker was driving a Lamborghini. Bitch. Now, again,
if you got a Lambo, you're going to drive it. Period,
Yeah.
right?
That's not a car that do 40 miles an hour.
Make it seem like, I understand people done got wrecked and died and killed people and whatnot, which is very unfortunate.
Yes.
But he's an NFL player. You know how many people get speeding tickets on an everyday basis? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not that big of a deal.
And it's not like it's a regular thing like with Shador.
Yeah.
This is
in a car.
So
what else you think you're gonna do in a Lambo?
So
if I had a Lambo, I get a lot of speed tickets.
Yeah, and so for me, if the best you could come up with, you know what I'm saying, is he got a speeding ticket in a Lambo, then I just say, okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure that's what Vic said. I'm sure Vic said that. You all right? You're all right. Hey, you got a hell of a ticket. You got to pay for that shit. Don't do that shit no more.
Can you imagine what Clint Hurst said to him?
Ha ha. They probably laughed at him. Probably joked him.
Don't let you get 4 extra up dams.
Yeah. How did you could have at least got it to 175. What they get you for? $120. $120? That's some pussy ass speed. You supposed to get $180 in a Lambo? Oh shit! I bet money they probably joked his ass about it. You know
Oh,
what
I
I'm
yeah.
did
saying?
125 in my Acura going down to Philly, down the
Yeah.
Northeast Extension.
See?
There you go. There you go. I the fastest I've ever driven a car is I think like close to 150, and I was in Europe. Scared the shit out of me.
Oh yeah,
Scared the shit out. I thought I was, I feel the need for speed. I hit that shit and I saw how things was out. Nah, I'm good. I did it. I did it one time. And I just happened to be in Germany on the Autobahn. And then you could also do it on the Autostrade too in Italy. You know what I'm saying? So I've never driven that fast here in the US, but when I was over in Europe, it was one time I did it. Okay, got it out my system. Thank you. Scared me enough to not want to do it again. I said I did it. I can say I did it once, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? It was an experience. So, and he just happened to get caught. Oh well.
Hey, Troy
I
Hagan
love
asked a
driving
question.
fast.
Troy
And the
Hagan
worst-
asked a question.
Who?
Troy Hagan.
Oh
Yeah, I
shit!
saw it.
Oh,
I saw
Troy.
it.
Yeah,
Question
Yeah,
for
Joey.
Warren.
Yeah, he's a Dallas fan too.
Devontae Smith is a great wide receiver. He thrived as a number 2. Do you see them using him as that true number 1 or moving him around? He runs really good routes, but can also take the top off the defense. Yeah.
I think they're gonna move him around.
yeah.
I think us as Eagle fans, we got to get out of the number 1, number 2, and 3.
Absolutely.
We can't think like that. Like
I
it's wide receiver by committee, and
Yep.
Smitty's already shown that he's humble enough to understand it may not be his game.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
Yep.
Smitty's gonna be everywhere, bro.
I
I think
agree.
he's gonna be lined up everywhere. So that's what
Yeah.
I'm at with that.
If you look,
Well,
if you
look,
look
He's
y'all.
been the number 1 the last 2 years, man. Like
I
people
I
tripping.
think
Like
that's
his
wrong from the
numbers.
door because no, go ahead, BG. Go ahead.
I was gonna say his numbers, the big plays, the lack of drops, the 100% going 100% the last 2 years when AJ's been kind of slacking off. Like Smitty's been our number 1.
Well,
Like I think there
that's
is
what I
still a
was
number 1.
saying.
Like Smitty is still gonna get featured in this offense this year. Like he will have the most yards, he will have the most receptions, he will have the most target. Period. They already said they're gonna reward him for that, and they
if you,
should. He's a homegrown draft pick.
Yeah.
if you look at
He
how
waited his time. And it's time for him to shine.
Yep.
if you
No,
look at how
definitely.
We know
But
you're not
I do think they're
trashing. We
gonna
know you're
move him
not
around.
trashing.
I
Oh
do
yeah, he's
think
gonna
with
move around
moving
all
him
over the place.
around, makes the offense more of a threat.
I agree. If
Right,
you look at
but
how
we
Green Bay
never
runs their
considered.
team last year, the last couple of years, they haven't had a number 1. It was a collective, and they have some really good receivers. So I think if you look at how I'm saying that exactly, but how they did wide receiver by committee, I think that's what the Eagles are going to be looking like.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
Well,
but
all
they
right.
never called Smitty a number 2. They always said AJ was 1A and
And
Smitty was
1B.
1B.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So he was never considered a number 2 wide out in the first
That's
place.
facts. That's
yeah.
facts.
Yeah.
Look, before anything, because
Yeah, it's
What-
that time.
yeah, well, it is. It's starting to get to that time. It is. But I just want to put this out for everybody. What do you know about the Washington Commanders? What?
See, and that's the point.
Jaden
That's
Daniels
the
has
thing,
a
right?
Yeah,
backpack.
that's the quarterback.
I know
Did they
that
get a new running
Jaden.
back too this year?
His
No,
mom.
they still got the same one. I think
Their
they still
running
got the
back
same
was
one.
solid. Their
But
running back-
they added Diggs.
Yeah.
Diggs made a good
Oh,
point, but I think Diggs
Diggs.
is they got Diggs, but
This is true.
I don't see any. They lost Frankie Louvu, right?
Did they?
Yeah.
No, Bobby Wagner. They lost Bobby Wagner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
Bobby
Bob.
Wagner.
Yeah, Frankie
I
Louvu's
thought
still
they
there.
got rid of Lubu too, though.
Mm-mm.
No, Louvu's
No,
still
they
there.
kept Louvu. They
He's staying
they
forever.
released Bobby Wagner.
Yeah, Louvu's still there.
But I just
But didn't they
think
get
that
another veteran linebacker too?
I think they might have. You might be right on that.
I don't know about those guys. Like,
I don't think they can
That's
beat
some
us,
homework to do, so we can.
but I
put
think
their
that
damn team apart.
they are like they're trying to build up something there to give us a challenge.
Maybe us not knowing them is the threat, and that's
That-
it.
It is
It's
a
too
threat.
quiet. It's too quiet.
And that's it.
They
It's
being
too quiet,
ignored
but we're
like
gonna
hell.
realize why it is quiet because there's nothing going on.
Diggs is mid tier.
No, I
He
got
is mid.
that. I'm with you with that,
Ain't
Warren.
shit going on over there, boy.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I'll
But you
never
know,
underestimate my opponent. That's
that's
it.
facts.
Hey, you
But
can underestimate them, bro.
yeah,
I'm sorry. I don't.
tells you,
I'm sorry, bro. I don't.
I don't see
I
them
don't see the
being.
Uh
Commanders doing anything.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-mm.
I see
Like
it.
yeah,
they
I
and
don't
I say
neither,
that
but when
because
it's time to put
they
them
put all
pads
their
on,
eggs in
man,
one
that shit's
basket
too
for Jaden
different.
Daniels. They're gonna try to make Jaden Daniels the highest paid quarterback,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
they're gonna treat him like that because everything's gonna go around him. You stop their quarterback, you stop the team.
Shout
You
out
Yep.
know,
to
I'm gonna
Melvin
be
Gilmore with the 2 jewels. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. I just
salute to
want to
you.
let everybody know that so Trey Amos, Dorrance Armstrong, and Tress Way have passed their physicals and
Oh,
they've been removed from the PUP
good
non-football
shit.
injury
This
list. You know what I'm saying? So we do know that.
Good shit.
Of course, you know
Who
the
are those people?
Tress Way, Trey Amos, and Dorrance Armstrong.
Commanders.
Yeah, this is for the Commanders.
Oh, these are
Yeah, good
players. I
shit.
thought I
Yeah.
thought you were talking about people in the chat, bro. I'm sorry.
No, no, no.
Oh shit.
Damn,
They all passed
see,
their physical.
damn,
yeah. Well,
damn.
That's
Dorrance
good
Armstrong
shit.
is a former Cowboy, and Trey Amos. I just remember him getting cooked by AJ Brown like 2 years ago. It was bad. I felt
I
bad
know
for them.
we were talking about trying to pick him up though. I do remember us like a lot. There's some Eagle fans trying to pick him up,
Nah, that boy is trash.
but like that's why I said just air the ball. Like this is actually the best team to play up against, so we
I
can
agree.
really see what Jalen looks like when utilizing the wide
Yeah,
receivers.
and
That's
and,
this is the perfect team, bro.
and you know
So
what?
Perfect
so
team.
that this would be what Leo would say is the tune-up team.
Yeah, it's a tune-up
Tune-up
team.
game.
Well, see, that's when they get mad when we do.
Yeah,
But it's
you
true
know what I
though.
mean? So what
But
though?
look, but here,
Because
fellas, you
they
you
get mad because they have to agree they fit the description.
it's true. But fellas, you brought out a good point, bro, a couple weeks ago where you said that this first game for the NFC East is a twofer.
Yeah,
It's a
it's a 2-for-1, John.
it's a twofer. So if you
Bill,
win, you win.
that's the
You win
dude. That's the
twice.
running back. Bill,
Yeah,
Bill Krosky Merritt. That's the dude. That's the
yeah.
running
Oh,
back.
They running back room is decent though. I ain't gonna hold you.
you
And
think
they got
so?
and
Yeah, they running
Javon
Yeah,
back
it's
room.
decent.
I'm not
and
gonna
Pretty
then
hold you.
decent.
defensive tackle Javon Kinlaw.
Yeah,
You
Javon
know what I'm
Kinlaw.
saying?
Yeah, but
Is
this
there
this
anybody on that running back team that you would bring to the Eagles and replace them with?
No.
Okay.
uh
I would
well,
have to do
I
some
mean
more homework to really answer
Austin
that for you,
Eckler.
Warren.
Merritt is decent, man. Merritt is he's
Yeah,
good. I mean,
I would definitely have to do some more
I would
grinding
think
on
about
So
that.
you would take Merritt over Tank?
I would think about it. Merritt is
I
nice,
might
man.
take him over Shipley though.
Yeah, I take Eckler over
I
Shipley.
definitely take him over Shipley, but
You know what I mean?
he's nice, man. They
That's the
running
fourth
back
running
room is
back.
nice. I'm not
They
going.
also have they also picked up Rashad White from Tampa Bay and Jerome Ford
Yes,
from
that's what I
Cleveland.
was
Oh,
thinking
That's
of.
okay.
what
And
it
they
was.
Yeah,
drafted
yeah,
Rashad
they
White.
yeah,
drafted
yeah.
a
That's
kid
good
too. They
shit.
The White's
drafted a
bad.
kid. Yeah,
That's
they
Katron
that,
Allen.
room is nice, man.
no,
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, let's just be prepared like we supposed to be.
no.
Every
They're gonna
opponent,
be
we gotta
focused.
line it up. We gotta make
Yeah,
sure because I think our team is already locked in. I think they upset about getting eliminated by San Fran just like we are.
No.
yeah.
I think they pissed. I think Vic and them is pissed.
Yeah, he
They
is.
gonna come out in the trajectory though. The trajectory. We said this shit last year. If every time we have in our seasons a down year for us, it's been 11-6. That's our
Yes.
down year,
That's a down year. Yes.
Yeah.
right?
Our
With
fourth.
injuries, poor play calling, it's a collective reason why we in our point of view
Sonny Styles.
failed
Oh
that
yeah, they got
year.
Sonny Styles
Sonny
too. Yeah,
Styles.
You know
Yeah.
what I
Sonny
I
Styles.
mean?
remember I liked him.
But
Sonny
the
Styles.
very
He's
next
good.
year,
Yeah. The
the
linebacker.
very next year, Nick seems to get his shit together. The team seems to be a little bit more healthier than they were the previous year. And they always, in that same way that everybody say we look like we're making a down slope. if you actually look at the record since they say 11-14, 11-14 and shit like that, well, then don't that actually mean that this is a 14 season?
That's the trend that I see.
If you go on that
It
rotation,
Yeah.
doesn't that actually mean, because if you look at it, even if you don't like Nick, even if you don't like Jalen, look at the trajectory that they have shown. Their track record shows they make up for the previous year. Super Bowl is where they reach, whether they win that joint or whether they lose that joint. But they always, the other year, they always seem to get their shit together. I don't care about who they say, oh, y'all ain't got no receiver. I don't care. Long as them dudes catch the damn ball when Jalen throw that shit to them. As long as the offensive line, first off, I need our team, and this go for all 32 teams. We need everybody as healthy as possible coming out of training camp first. Because we
and
can't
and
show our true skills if y'all main players are down or our main players is down. I don't want to really see that. If you get banged up, I hope it's not a season ending type of thing. But it's going to be people that get banged up. But I would want to play the teams that we have, I want to play them at full strength. I want them to be full strength or as full strength as possible. Because I'm tired of the yapping. Everybody talk about like we wasn't a target. Last year, we were the defending champions. So every single team, every week,
You're
the
undefeated.
main
17 weeks,
target.
them dudes was giving us their best shot because we were the defending champions and the NFL fucked us when they had every other game on the road. We ain't had no back-to-back home games last year. So
No
we
back to
got
back
fucked
game.
that way. They never made a Super Bowl champion schedule
Facts.
like that. You know what I mean? So I'm saying like
Yeah,
it's
but
going to
our
be
team is built for
improvements
it
in the
though.
year because they have shown that we're built for that.
Well,
And
see,
why you
We're
on
Exactly.
spoiled because we built like that. That's why
it's
we
what's
get to talk
important
our
is
shit.
that what's important is that we never even bring that point up, and
Nope.
No, we don't.
that's some of the stuff that Warren is telling us. Like when we say we gotta move on, it's like, look, when you make these points, it's like you know, again, context. You know what I'm saying? You're right.
Right, right.
11. We were 11-16 who had 0 back-to-back home games last year.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Things like that. We had players missing. We had guys that didn't want to be here who was intentionally trying to sabotage the team. All that shit.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
and we didn't even know all that. We
And
Right.
this is the thing too. When people use that, oh, you don't have AJ Brown. Well, do you even have the corners to slow
Thank
down
you.
the weapons that we have
Thank
as
you.
wide
Right,
receivers
man.
now?
you
Do
Thank
still
you
you.
got to
even
do
have
certain.
the weapons? Do you
Yeah,
even
you don't.
have the horses?
Yeah,
No.
That's the
yeah.
real question. Because I
And
don't see a secondary better than ours
in
out
our
there.
I
division,
am a little bit, Linda. I am a tad bit, but that's why I said the first thing I hope for is that all the guys are
yeah,
healthy
Cam
first.
Jurgens, yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
first thing
yeah,
I
Linda. We
like to
brought that
see
up early. We
out
brought
of
that up at the
camp.
beginning
I think he'll
of
be
the
good.
stream,
But
and
let me
Yeah.
and we are concerned, but not
I think he'll be
entirely.
good.
You know what I'm
Not
saying?
really, but
But
yeah, it's
what we
about
are
everybody.
doing is we are paying attention to these youngins we got that came in that got a chance to play. You know what I'm saying? To get not play,
Right,
but get some reps. Now look, y'all,
right.
you know what I'm saying? It is now one it's 1:08 in the morning here. You know what I'm saying? And would y'all believe we still got 100 some people in this? We got 101,
Oh man.
people rocking.
Yeah.
Salute to the
You know what I'm
belly.
saying?
Salute to the
So listen, we
chat,
about to
man.
shut this down, but I want to give everybody an opportunity to give their last words and whatnot. And as y'all leave, and I'm not talking about the panelists, I'm talking about the people that's watching. On your way out, hit that like button. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
That's the tip jar. You know, and
Thank y'all very
I want to give
much.
Art the opportunity to kick off the last word. So go ahead, Art. You ain't really said a whole lot.
Yeah. Man, I'm excited. I got a lot of confidence in this year. I think the improvements we had to make for the players we've lost, I think we've made them. Now, we haven't played any actual games with real opponents yet, but that's going to come in time. So yeah, I'm confident in those guys, and that's all I got to say. Go Birds, man.
Go Birds.
Go
Go
birds.
Birds.
Go
All right, John,
birds.
go ahead,
Right?
man. John, old school knocker, give us the word.
Okay.
Yeah, I love talking with you guys. It's always fun talking with y'all. Um,
Yes,
I
sir.
like talking with
You too.
TP. Because you're gonna get that. He's as passionate about his team as we are passionate about the Birds.
Mhm.
Facts.
And it does
As you
get a little
should be.
comical. I know he gets a little heated sometimes. When we were there last Friday with Chris, I was like, "Well, damn, he needs to bring it down a couple notches because shit, you're not letting anybody talk at this rate except Leo." But I'm like, "All right, it's cool." I'm like, that's why I was sitting there just like a statue. But
You
yeah, I
was
think
puffing
overall
on
the
that good cigar, John. You was
oh
puffing on
yeah,
that good
I'm
cigar.
always gonna smoke. My ashtray's looking a little deep. So when we're done here, I'm tossing them ashes.
I saw you
But
cooking.
yes, sir.
Yeah, I saw that big ass blunt. I was like, God,
Yeah.
Oh
Oh
yeah, I smoked the
yeah.
big stogies. Oh
yeah,
yeah, I
I
smoked the
see
big
that.
johns.
I see that. Go ahead, Drew. Give us the word.
Hey man, look, shout out to TP Way, man. Shout out to the chat. I love how y'all rock with us heavy, man. Even you Dallas fans, man, salute to y'all. We got the best fans on YouTube in the world. You know what I mean? I respect y'all and salute to y'all. I look everybody on the panel, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know how we
Yes,
feel.
sir.
Listen, we only a couple weeks away to where all this talking is going to be put to the side. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I'm excited about what the Eagles are doing. I'm really excited about Jalen Hurts being unlocked.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm really excited about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited about seeing the next level in this man's evolution of him being a quarterback. I'm just excited about seeing what that's about. We know what the defense is, to see where this offense will take us, and the sky's the limit. I'm excited, and I think the league is in trouble. The league is in trouble, y'all.
Mm,
It's the
Mm.
Eagles gonna be a problem. I'm telling y'all, man. So
mm.
we got this. Go Birds in this joint.
Go
Good night, bro.
birds.
Good
Go
night, man.
Birds.
Yeah.
Go
Good
ahead,
night, Drew.
fellas. Go ahead, fellas. Give it to
Oh
him, John.
man, you already know, man. Thank you for having me. Thank your family. Thank your team. Salute to every single person that's on this panel, even the ones that were on the panel that had to clock out and take care of business. Thanks to everybody in the chat, man, the ones who talk and the ones who just watch. I appreciate all of y'all being in here. Thank y'all. Hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll be back because this season time, man. I like how we build it, and we building something special like we've been doing in the last 8 to 10 years. It's
My
just
man.
as simple as that, man. It ain't no reason to look at us like we going backwards. But I do see progression in the rest of y'all team. It's going to take time, and the new coaches that y'all got, especially the Cowboy, do not fire Christian Parker. At least get that guy a few years so he can build what he need to build. Y'all think it's overnight. It's not overnight. Y'all are changing players and y'all changed y'all scheme from a 4-3 to a 3-4. He has to have the ability to implement the players, and it's going to take a couple of years for him to get the players that he need for that defense y'all expect to have. Just be a little bit patient. The Giants, y'all got to be patient to get you guys healthy and let it go from there. Y'all did add some good draft picks. Run with it, but it's still going to take some time to rebuild that thing the way y'all want to. Commanders, I'm going to be fair. I don't know what the hell y'all doing, but good luck to you.
All right. Hey, I ain't mad at you.
Yeah.
Hey, BG, go ahead, big dog. You got it.
Hey man, you guys said it all already. You know what I'm saying? Just remember, we're all part of the same nest, guys. The same flock, baby. The Eagles gonna
Oh,
go out
yeah.
there and they're gonna do their thing this year, man. Don't worry about it. It's that off year, like you guys said earlier. It's destined for us to be
Night,
great, and
Tiff.
it's not just because we're talking about it. It's because the guys are actually putting the work in. You know what I'm saying? Like we
Look,
see them put the work in. So us talking about what we see and it's easier and it's more funner, I think. When you got a team out there, you don't have to try to make up narratives or anything like that. They're putting it out on paper for
mhm.
you. They're putting it out on the field for you. So the Eagles gonna do their thing like we always do our thing. and it's gonna be another great season. And I'm excited. I can't wait to go to open practice. Thank you guys always for letting me come up on here. You know what I'm saying? Hang out with you guys. It's always fun. And go Birds, baby.
Go
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 Birds.
Birds.
birds. Go
You know what I'm
birds.
saying? Now, Warren,
Yes, sir.
you know what I'm saying? You know, you're you know, you got your and first of all, before Warren gets talking, I want to say make sure y'all go over because I got everybody's channel link in the description, but I also
Sure.
put BG's merch link in the chat.
Well,
So
that's
go
what's up.
ahead, tap it up. Make sure y'all go over there, get y'all shit. Hook my man up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I
Yes,
want
sir.
you know like let's bless that let's bless that bird shit and get him
Absolutely.
on. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Because it helps fuel him getting out there every morning to get get that footage for us and everything like that. He's like the on location reporter for everybody right now. So he be hooking us
Yup.
up. You know
This
what I'm
Sunday we're gonna be out on Broad Street. I think you know we're gonna be on Broad Street talking to the fans, talking to people, doing some
saying?
things
Now,
out there. So
real quick, how's it been for you, man? You know what I'm saying?
great.
You know,
I love it.
because hey, y'all, if y'all don't know, BG's now in market. He's in market. He's new to the market, but he is in market and he is having a ball, as y'all can see.
Been in
Where you
Atlantic
coming?
Yeah.
City, been in Philly, I've been all over the place, man.
Yeah,
Like it's been around the
BG, man,
world,
come on up
around the
here to
world, man.
BG. Come up here to the Lehigh Valley. I'm up here in Easton.
Easton,
yeah. He's
Man,
that's
you
like
way
northeast
over.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, you
That's like
far.
Allentown,
Northeastern.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Allentown,
I just
Bethlehem,
went to
Easton.
Allentown too. That's crazy.
Dorney
yeah. Hey,
Park doesn't count.
shout out to Void Green with the
Oh
two
He
shit.
jewels.
said, "Where don't count."
Dorney Park don't
Salute,
count.
salute, boy.
Oh
Good
man,
night. Yeah. He said, I know that's right, John.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, go ahead and hit his spot up. You know what I'm saying? Hey y'all, make sure y'all again, everybody's channel description, including the Eagles Collective podcast and such, is in the channel description. So make sure y'all sub up. We need that. We need that. Go ahead, Warren.
that's
Take us
The
out.
sous chef is in the house. Cook us up.
Right. Cook it up.
Yo, shout out to everybody on here. We all got our doctrines and bird talk. Um let's just make sure we educate these other fan bases so they actually know what they're doing. So we teaching them. But yeah, shout out to all y'all on here. And hey, it's always good talking birds. Shout out to Antoine, Scott, Jay, all members of the Eagles Collective podcast. We will be going live for the first time this season, August 18th. So yeah, it's gonna be good getting the guys back and we be talking bird talk. We like to argue, but hey, we argue with the same goal. But yeah, that's what I got.
Facts.
My man, my
Go
man.
birds. Go birds, Warren.
Well, first off, I want to give a shout out to the chat. Y'all been going at it. I love it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Keep it going. Make sure y'all keep that energy. Keep bringing it. You know what I'm saying? Want to thank everyone who sent the super chat or a sticker or a gem or a jewel or whatever. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? It's always it's humbling when you get those kinds of confirmations that you are doing something good. You know what I'm saying? And your presence, you again. It's 1 o'clock. It's almost 1:20 in the morning. It's 80 something people in here watching us right now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all were here with us, rocking out with us, and I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Also, you know, you guys will start. You know, there'll be some more things coming down the line as we get closer to the regular season. So stay tuned. We got some major announcements coming up pretty soon. I'm looking forward to, you know, doing this season with Warren, with BG, you know what I'm saying, with everybody, you know, with TP Way. Shout out to TP Way for being here. Make
Yes,
sure
sir.
y'all follow me,
Salute.
y'all catch me, y'all can find me
Sunday.
on Sunday, you know what I'm
Salute the
saying, doing the
coyote
NFC
too.
East roundtable. You know what I'm saying? I'll be going over to TP Way, the Giants channel, but of course I'm gonna be live streaming it here. You know what I'm saying? And every time I go on, you know what I'm saying? I so appreciate y'all because y'all show up and show out. You know what I'm saying? You always make sure, you know what I'm saying, that my presence is like I don't come alone. Y'all definitely have me out there like I do come from a place where people care about me.
Absolutely.
And I so appreciate that. It is not unnoticed. As a matter of fact, I've had a few people say something to me about it. Like, yo, your followers, man, they come in hard. I'm like, yeah, I fucks with them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I really do. You know what I'm saying? And that I really, really appreciate more than anything. You know, again, stay tuned for a lot of the things that are happening. A lot of things, you know, I'm happy with the way things are working with the Eagles right now. I think Warren made some really good points. You know what I'm saying? I think BG made some. I think everybody was on point. You know what I'm saying? And expect better. You know what I'm saying? And we will do better. We're going to continue to get better. I don't think we got the full secret sauce yet. This is always an evolving thing. So we'll keep it going and do the best we can. With that being said, I will see you all right back here on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday, right back here on the bird section. Oh, go birds.
Go Birds.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate, every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're with my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior.